Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, chat. Fable 5 is officially back on subscriptions. This stream is going to be a marathon stream. We are not going to stop because something that's better than something being born is its return. Fable 5 has officially come back from the dead. Let's go, chat. All right, couple things. It is going to be a marathon stream. We're going to put this through BridgeBench. It's live right now in Claude Code. Let's go, guys. We've been grinding for a while now, waiting for this to come back. Man, oh man, they had us. I don't know what they were doing. They wanted to create some suspense. But here's what we're seeing. All right, Fable 5 is back until July 7th. You can use up to 50% of your plan's weekly usage limit on Fable 5. So if we do a /usage, what you're going to see is that there is now a current week, and it says Fable. Okay, do you guys see this? So now there is a specific bar for your Fable usage. So we'll see how this amounts, if this amounts to anything. We'll see how fast we hit this. But I have one Claude subscription right now. In this stream, we're going to see how fast we hit our limits. And every time we hit a limit, I'm going to buy another subscription. I don't care if I have to buy 5, 10 max subscriptions. I'm not hitting a single Claude limit. Let's go, chat. I'm assuming that this is accessible via OpenRouter right now, but let's check real quick. Let's see here. I want you to use BridgeBench, and I want you to try and access this model and see if you can use it via OpenRouter or via BridgeBench. Just see if you can access it. Let's see here. I don't know if this is going to be activated or not. Let's see. All right, let me turn the music down. I'm going to do no music this stream just so that we can lock in. We're going to put this through a bunch of different tests, but let's just take a step back a little bit. Finally, chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? How's everybody feeling? People are saying, yeah, horror game. We're going to test the horror game. Let's test the horror game real quick. We're just going to do a couple things in the stream. First of all, I cannot emphasize how happy I am to actually have this model back. But one of the biggest things is this the Fable 5 that we had on June 12th? I think a lot of people are wondering that. So we're going to want to put this through BridgeBench, okay, and compare it to the Fable 5 that we tested on June 12th in BridgeBench. We're going to see how nerfed it is. We're going to put it through some of our fun tests like the horror game, rebuilding Minecraft, see what we can do there. But most importantly, we're actually going to start using it in real production workflows on the BridgeMind ecosystem, okay? So with that being said, let me see if anything. Yeah, Bridge Horror House V2. I want to do that first, to be honest with you. So let's actually just use Bridge Space here. Let's pull up a new, hold on, I actually want to create a new directory real quick. So I'm going to exit out of this, and let's just make a new directory here. And I want to make this, we're just going to do Fable 5 tests, okay? So we just made a new Fable 5 test directory, and now let's go over here, and we're going to go into, let's cd into the desktop, and then let's cd into BridgeMind, and then we're going to cd into Fable 5 tests, and let's just launch 8 Claude instances here, and we're just going to put it through some of our tests. Now, I don't know how fast we're going to hit our limits. Also, because there's going to be a ton of demand for this model, how slow is this going to be too is another question that I'm asking. So we'll see here, but let's just test this. First thing that we want to test it on is the Horror House game. We'll see if we get a similar result. Let's go over to BridgeBench right now. I also want to do a complete BridgeMind website redesign. This is something that I really struggled with this past week because honestly, the current models, they aren't great with their UI capabilities. So we want to see how good this is. Let's move the desk down. Claude servers are making burr and smoking, but nicely, yeah. Test the new safety limits, yeah. So I mean, I'm assuming that we'll see what the cybersecurity limits are, but I'm assuming we're not going to be able to do anything related to like cybersecurity, nothing on this model because the new safeguards are pretty significant. But if you guys look at the existing BridgeBench benchmarks, things like hallucination, okay, things like refactoring, things like reasoning, okay, we want to see if there's any differences in Fable 5 to see if it's nerfed or not. Can we use it for coding? Yes, you can use it for coding. Let's look over here and see if it's still working. We'll come back on that. First things first, let's get an app going for Bridge Voice. I'm going to launch Bridge Voice here. I need you to review this app. Do not launch any subagents, but I need you to note that we need to build a Swift app for Bridge Voice that integrates directly into my keyboard. I need you to review Bridge Voice in complete depth and then review the BridgeMind API, and note that I need you to build a Swift app from scratch that follows the BridgeMind design theme. Review this and then assist me in building out the Swift app from scratch. Create a plan first. Okay, we're gonna do a Swift app and see how far we can get on this. Let's put it in plan mode first. Is it in cursor? I don't think so. Let's drop in the horror game prompt. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to BridgeBench and let's just pass this in. But guys, I'm gonna be live for a while, okay? I'm not taking this model for granted ever again, but it is back, it's returned. We were all grinding in the BridgeMind Discord community, and we were waiting for it to come back. I think we've been in there. We've been literally just been like, no, it's going to release at 2. It's going to release at 3. So I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. I think we had like a bunch of people waiting. So thank you guys for everybody that waited. I know that was annoying, but at the same time, I don't have any control over the model releases. I was just waiting for it to drop. Okay, here is our horror game test. Okay, this is the horror game test. We'll see what this looks like. I've got no music on this stream. We're not going to do any music on this stream. We're going to be kind of locked in. A lot of people don't like the music anyway. It keeps flagging my chat. It's horrible, somebody just said. Let's see what it does. I haven't gotten any flags yet. I'm not testing it with anything related to cybersecurity because, guys, we already know that it's not great at cybersecurity. So let's do one thing real quick. I do want to take a look at BridgeSpace. I need you to do an in-depth review of the functionality associated with resuming sessions, and note that this functionality needs to be perfected. Right now, we need to change our approach since there is some functionality that interferes with the multiple subscriptions that users can integrate inside of BridgeSpace, and we need to make it easier than ever and more practical and do a better approach for the functionality for resuming sessions in BridgeSpace after a user closes a BridgeSpace session. Would you review the functionality associated with this in complete depth and then create a structured plan to rebuild this from scratch and get it working with best practices? Okay, so I'm gonna submit this. I don't wanna do it, let's just put it in plan mode first. Okay, why is my Fable still offline? I don't know why your Fable would still be offline. Mine's back. I've got it in extra high effort right now, and I haven't gotten hit with any issues yet. Please, music. Yeah, let me know if you guys want music or not. Effort. Yeah, I'm using extra high effort. That's the best effort level in my opinion because it's going to be able to be a little bit faster. But these two are running. This one is also running. While these work, let's take a look at our usage. What are we already at? So we're at 60% used. We're at 2% used on our Fable for the week. And these chats are just getting started here. So what the heck? All right, what do you guys think about that? Yeah, people are saying no music, getting 70 tokens per second right now. Yeah, it seems fast to me. Because this is already coding. This is coding right now. Okay, people are saying do coding music. All right, people are saying do coding music. Okay, people are saying do coding music. Okay, I'll do coding music. All right, let me get the music on, guys. I'll do music. All right. But, I mean, I'm at 2% used, and I only have one chat that's been working for 2 minutes. This one's been working for 1 minute. That's interesting. Inside the keyboard, private, offline, fits memory, okay. On device, cloud, polish. No, we want it to integrate. We want it to integrate with... for the transcription. Keyboard plus companion app. Yes. Okay, it looks good. Okay, music is now on. All right. All right, let me know if the volume's good on the music, guys. All right, we're going to be locked in. Okay, this is a marathon stream. Okay, this is not a fake stream. Okay, I'm not going to be doing some goofy thing. Okay, we're going to be locked in. I'm not taking this model for granted anymore. Do live Claude music. That's a good idea. All right. All right, people are saying no music. Okay, is it only available for Americans? No, I think everybody can access this, right? Okay, people don't want the music though. There's people that, let's just do a poll. We'll do a poll, guys. We'll do a poll. We're gonna be live for a while, so just let me know in the poll if you guys want music or not, and then we'll just go based off of the poll, okay? Let me do the poll real quick. Let's keep a close eye on the usage though, because that's definitely one thing that is new, right? So if you look at usage, you can see that it comes with this this new current week, and it's right here. And I'm already at 2% used, which is interesting. We'll see how that changes, but I'm literally only 7% of the way through my, and I haven't used this at all, keep in mind. So I'm 7% of the way through. I literally have had, I guess it was like what, 2 agents running, 3 agents running. I'm already 2% of the way through, but I'm not sure how that'll change as we use it. But let's just wait and see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll, and you guys can just let me know whether or not you want music. We're gonna be grinding for a while. All right, poll, music on. All right, vote in this poll, guys. Vote in this poll. Okay, so 2% used. This one's running. This one's running. We've got a horror game prompt that's being dropped in here. Let me know what else you guys want me to try. But I definitely would like to put this through BridgeBench. I think that X post literally got like 6,000 likes and like a couple 100,000 views. So people definitely want to see this get put through BridgeBench just to see if it's nerfed, right? I think, what's great about BridgeBench is that, hey, we tested it on June 12th. So if they nerfed it, right, if they lobotomized it, if there's a bunch of differences, right, we'll see that in BridgeBench. But honestly, I don't think that it's going to be nerfed. We'll see in this session how it is. But man, literally the poll is 52% to 48%. That's crazy. All right, vote in the poll, guys. Make your voice heard. All right, this is a democracy. Okay, this one's running. Lava lamp. Yes, we can do the lava lamp, but remember, guys, that test is a it's like a, I don't know, it's like a HTML test. And I think that we want to use like 3JS. We want to test it on some really good tests. Okay, it's literally 50-50 on music, guys. All right. Vote, guys. All right, so this is auto mode. So this is gonna be this is literally about to build a Swift app right here, okay, for Bridge Voice. And then here, what I want to do is I do want to build out a iOS app for Bridge Space so that we can actually use Bridge Space from our phone. This is something that I definitely would like to build, and I think that Fable 5 can probably one-shot this, to be honest with you. So let's, I do want to make a post real quick on X though. Hold on, let me see this. All right, this one looks good. This one looks good. Speed-wise, I feel like we're good on speed, to be honest with you. These are working like pretty well. This one's now working. The horror game is working well. Chat, what do you guys want to see me try? Because it'll take a little bit of time for us to get it up and running, but we will get it up and running. So drop in the chat what you want to see me test. All right, people are saying everybody listen to your own music. We'll do no music, guys. We did no music on the last one. I mean, technically we're 52%, but I think no music is better for these streams. A lot of people like to just watch with no music. Okay, this one's working. What do you guys want to see me do? Minecraft. Let's do okay, horror game, CapCut clone, Bridge City. Let's do Bridge City, and let's also do the Minecraft clone, okay? So there are some of these tests, okay, and you guys can actually submit your test prompts on BridgeBench now, okay? This is some functionality that we built literally yesterday, okay? But if I go here to test prompts, we're gonna grab some of these test prompts. Let's see here. There is, hold on, can I search them? Please tell me, okay, nice, I can search them. Okay, I think there's one that Mute the App dropped in. Yeah, Bridge City. So this is a GTA 6 remake, okay? I want you to create a subdirectory in this directory called Bridge City, and all of your code should go there respectively. Do not use subagents, just a singular agent to build this out. Okay, this is getting dropped in, and keep in mind, just so you guys know, Sonnet 5 took over an hour to build this prompt, and you guys can watch my latest video, but the result wasn't that good. We'll see how fast Fable 5 is. Okay, next one is what? Let's do the Minecraft clone, right? Hold on, Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft with accurate textures. Okay, this is from Isaac. Shout out to Isaac. I'm going to upvote this one. Thank you, Isaac. He dropped this in today. Hold on, I have to sign in. All right. I'm going to upvote this. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that, man. All right. Let's go over to test prompts, Minecraft. All right, so this is going to be a Minecraft with accurate textures. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that, bro. Let's drop it in. And actually, I'm going to give it, I want you to call this Minecraft, and I want you to create a subdirectory inside of this directory with all of the code. Do not launch any subagents, just use a singular agent. Okay, so we've got GTA 6, we've got Minecraft, and we've also got this horror game. Let me know what else you guys want to see in the chat, okay? Five Nights at Freddy's would be an interesting one. Could somebody make a prompt for Five Nights at Freddy's, and could you drop it in BridgeBench? Could somebody do that so that I don't have to do it? All right, we're going to end this poll. Check usage. Okay, let's check usage. Let's go over here. All right, usage is 3%. Usage is 3%. Current session is 10%. And remember, guys, I literally don't care how many max plans I buy, okay? BridgeMind is a SaaS business. We use AI. It doesn't matter how many subscriptions. We want unlimited Fable, okay? I already submitted the prompt. Okay, thank you, Jake. We will do I'll do a Claude Max subscription giveaway in this stream, okay? So somebody in the stream is going to get a Claude Max subscription. I'm feeling generous today. When I have to buy my next subscription, I'll do a Claude Max subscription, and I'll do a giveaway for a Claude Max subscription to one of you guys that's watching in the that's in the Discord. How does that sound, guys? Drop a W in the chat if that sounds good. Okay, let's go over here. So this is now gonna work. Let's do Bridge Space Tari, and then I'm also gonna drop in the Bridge Space app. I want you to review BridgeSpace Tari and the BridgeSpace app. Note that we got started on the BridgeSpace app, but this was with an outdated model. The sole purpose and goal of this app is to basically make it so that I can manage my BridgeSpace sessions on my computer from my phone, review the existing functionality, and I then need you to create a structured plan to get this fully created and build out the app completely. All right, guys, don't spam the chat with the W's too much. I appreciate you guys for all the support, but let's keep the chat clean and let's keep it, I guess, thank you, Ali. I appreciate that. All right, sent star for 2 joules. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right, guys, I know that you guys like to drop the W's, but let's lock in. Let's make it productive. All right. Chat limit for prompt. What do you mean? Okay, I do want to make a post real quick on X about the limits. Okay. I'm not seeing, literally right now I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions right now, and let's just do a quick usage check, okay? And just keep in mind, so now I'm at 12, and then we're at 4%, so you guys can do the math there. So if I'm at 12% used on my current session, and I'm at 4%, somebody that's smarter than me, please do the math on that. I guess it's what? So if I was at 100%, if it was 10%, let's say that 10% equates to just like 3, because it was at 10%, it was at 3. So then 100% is going to equal 30% of your current week, which means you get about 3.3 5-hour sessions with Claude Fable per week on a max subscription. What do you guys think about that? So you get, so I got this, and it got 4% used. So, I mean, you guys can do the math on this. I think it's about three Claude 5-hour sessions is going to equal 1. What do you guys think about that? Is that good? Is that bad? How does everybody feel about that? Doesn't it end July 7th? Think it's just for 1 week? Well, we were talking about this in the BridgeMind Discord, okay? We were talking about it, and yeah, Stain said that's 1 day per account. Yeah, so I mean, that isn't great. I mean... Yeah, how are we feeling about that, chat? How are we feeling about that? How about a crypto payment system? I mean, I use Stripe, so I don't have to worry about crypto payments. But here's the horror game. It looks like this is almost done, guys. The horror house game is almost done. These are still thinking. It looks like, are these like stuck? Are these stuck? No, I think they're good. It's terrible. People are saying that it's bad. W or L in the chat. How do you guys feel about the usage limits so far? I mean, we'll get a better representation on them in a second. Let's also do a quick check. I actually want to use Cursor because I don't want to use Fable to run this test. Okay, we're going to use Cursor here, okay? And if we run out of usage, I do have like $1,000 in credits on Cursor still that I'll use. I was cooking through them this month, so hopefully Cursor can give me some more credits. That'd be much appreciated, or somebody else. I don't know. All right, let's go over here, though, and let's see. All right, let's go to... Open Router, And is there anything official from Anthropic yet, even on this? Is this official yet? Have they dropped anything on this? Let's test this real quick. So Claude Fable 5, I'm going to drop in BridgeBench, and I'm just going to say we need to re-benchmark this under a new slug called Claude Fable 5 July 1st. But first, I need you to see if this can even be accessed via OpenRouter. Would you check real quick using our BridgeBench config, see if you can even access this. All right, let's just see if we can access this. I'm going to use Composer 2.5 fast to see if we can even hit this endpoint. Fable is there on cursor. Yeah, Fable is in cursor. Okay, land first, relay later. All right, build the cloud. Okay, this is recommended. We'll just do... okay, so which capabilities matter most for fully built out? So live terminal output, push notifications. I don't think we need to worry about push notifications first. Spawn new agents with a chosen model profile. iOS first. EAS, dev build. Expo. We'll do this. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Do you use Codex? Not really. Not really. No, I don't use Codex a bunch. All right, so Fable 5 is back. They did just make a post about it. Here's their official post. They basically just said, hey, Fable 5 is back. Now showing Fable 5. Such a limited time, though. What are they doing, man? All right, so we're going to put this in BridgeBench. I'm not going to worry about X yet. It's in cursor now. It's in everything. This rollout was immediate. I have to say, this rollout was really, really fast. It took a while for them to get to the rollout, but the rollout was actually pretty quick, so good on them for doing that. All right. Do you use Codex? No, I don't use Codex. All right, is this one done yet? This is still working. These, I don't see any output yet for the GTA 6 or the Minecraft game. We're just not seeing anything yet there. Let's go over here. Let's do another usage check. So, wow, we're 17% used, 6% used on the week. And we've been going for about 20 minutes now, guys. So 20 minutes, 17% used. How do we feel about that? Now, we don't know if it's nerfed yet. We've only used it for 20 minutes. All right, somebody donated. Sorry. Does buying the $200 max plan just for Fable 5 make sense? Somebody just asked. First of all, thank you for the dono. Sorry, I missed it. Yes, I would say, I mean, I'm probably about to spend in this stream. I don't care how much money I'm even going to spend. Like, I would say that my budget is, I'll buy 5 max subscriptions, no problem, during the stream. I don't want to hit a single limit. We only have it for a few days. This is going to be a marathon stream. We got started a little bit late on the stream. I wish they launched it a little bit earlier, but we're going to go for as long as it takes. I really don't care how long this stream is because I'm not going to take Fable 5 for granted anymore. This is by far the best model in the world. Nothing even comes close. And one thing to note, guys, is I haven't hit a single moment where I've been redirected to Opus 4.8 yet, guys. Just so you guys know, I haven't hit anything yet. Also, we did pass our like goal. Let's set a new like goal. Like goal equals, let's do 700 likes, guys. You should use Fable, use Sonnet or Opus as agents to reduce usage and test the quality of its output. Wait, what do you mean? I should have Fable use Sonnet or the thing is you don't want to do that, okay? Whatever model you have doing the actual coding, like Fable is not going to perform. Like if you have Fable create the plan and then you have it orchestrate that, yes, that's good, right? And you would definitely save some money on tokens, but the thing is it's not Fable doing the coding. So I'm not a huge fan of like the orchestration method that a lot of people do and use. On speeds, how are you guys feeling about the speeds so far? Is it geo-locked? I don't think it's geo-locked, guys. I think everybody's using it. It's global. It's global. I don't think it's geo-locked. Everybody has this, right? Isaac said W Bridge. Let's go, Isaac. Thank you, man. Do they retain the prompts and usage? I'm pretty sure they do, yeah. I'm pretty sure they do. But that's fine. I mean, they can have my social security number. They can have everything. I really don't care. So, people say that we're getting mixed opinions, fast, too slow. Somebody said that they don't have access yet. Make sure that you update. I'm on the max plan. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm assuming that everybody has it, though. I'd be surprised. People said that they're in the EU and it's available there. Yeah, I think that this is yeah. Somebody said they could have gave us a usage reset. I think they'll give us one, guys. They gave us a usage reset like later in the evening last time, right? Like they're not just gonna give us a reset immediately. Sometimes they'll drop the model and then they'll give us a reset like a couple hours later. So I'll be live for like, I don't even know how long I'm gonna be live for. I'm gonna be live as long as it takes. I'm just gonna be grinding. And what we're going to do is we're going to grind as long as we need, and then we're going to wake up tomorrow early, and I'm going to go live super early tomorrow. I'm not playing around with this model, guys. We don't know how long we're going to have it. I don't care. I just want to grind. I just want to build with it. Tomorrow we are getting 5.6 Sol. Someone leaked on X. That would be insane if that's true. We don't know the... Okay, what is this? Okay, that's done. Let's go check cursor real quick to see. Okay, let's see. Note for the July 1st. Okay, cool. It does look like it is running. Yes. Okay, cool. This is running. All right, awesome. Great work. I now need you to run Fable 5 through all BridgeBench benchmarks except security. And I need you to make sure that the slug is labeled Claude Fable 5 July 1st. Use a subagent to run Fable 5 through each BridgeBench benchmark for each BridgeBench V2 benchmark. And then when you have the results, you can update the UI accordingly and then roll out the release respectively. Okay. Let's see this. So we're gonna do everything. Okay, we're gonna launch this. We're gonna run it through everything except security. We're gonna make some updates to the security benchmark. It has way too many tasks. Okay, let's see what this is doing. Another thing that I would like to do is we were really struggling this past week. If you guys have been staying up to date with BridgeMind live streams, we're currently at $220,000 in ARR. And if you guys take a look at the BridgeMind website, okay, we want to make significant changes to this website. Not just like, oh, we're going to make some updates. We're going to have Fable 5 completely revamp the site, okay? We're going to start a new website, okay? And really the sole goal is that we want to make the website designed like way better with best practices, and we want to create a new website that takes a new approach that doesn't use the existing design mechanism. If you guys look at the existing site, you can go check it out at BridgeBench.ai. If you guys don't know what BridgeBench.ai is or BridgeBench is as a whole, BridgeBench is the home of the vibe coding movement. It's the largest vibe coding community on the internet, and I've been doing for the last 200 days a series called Vibe Coding an App Until I Make $1 million. And we're currently at $220,000 in ARR. So we've made a lot of progress. Now, Bridge City is getting built out now. It took a while for it to start working, and now it says that it's building. I don't know why it took so long to get to the first token there, but it did take a while. Claude Design 2.0, how is it better than 1.0? I don't like Claude Design in general. I don't think that it's great. But let's even, like, with that, let's start working on it here. This is testing it. So this is done. I actually want to test this right now. Okay, great work. Would you open this up inside of a Google Chrome browser now? Don't test the UI. I just want to see it now. All right, let's check it out, guys. Also, it looks like the simulator is about to run. So is one of these agents done here in a second? Oh, wow, look at this. So this is wow, it's already done building out a Bridge Voice app here in Swift. We'll see what it looks like. Fable 5 is just Opus 4.8 masked? I don't think so. This, by the way, this is not it. Don't worry about that. Let's try that again. That's not the correct one. Kill the current task that's running on 5173, and then I need you to start the dev server for the Bridge Horror House and launch it in a Google Chrome browser. All right, do Claude Code tokens count for the usage, yes or no? If so, how much usage do you get from the plan? So that's what we're going to find out. I'm going to make an official X post about it, but really what we're going to do in this stream, okay, we're just going to Fable max, okay? So we're going to see how far we get on one plan. Once I run out of a plan, I'm just going to buy another one. Also, I will be giving somebody a $200 max subscription. Once I upgrade my subscription, I'll give one of you guys a subscription for free. I mean, look at this, guys. So I'm 30% of the way through. Also, here is Bridge Horror House. This is our first output that we're about to test, okay? But look at this, 30% used on the current session, and then I'm 11% used. So I was right. It's about 3.3 5-hour sessions is gonna max out your weekly limit. But here it is, guys. Here it is. All right, W or L in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. This is the first output we have from Fable 5, is it nerfed? Is it not? Let's check it out. Bridge Horror House. You wake up locked inside an abandoned house at night. 3 brass keys are hidden in the dark. Find them, open the door. You are not alone in here. Spooky. All right, let's go. The doors sealed themselves the night he died. 3 brass keys, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the study. Oh my gosh. What was that? Okay, the sound effects, low-key, I got chills, guys. All right. 1 in the bedroom. The front door will take nothing less. He walks when the house is dark. Do not let him catch you standing still. All right, let me turn down the droning here while also giving you guys the full experience. All right, so my flashlight's at 76%. What is that creepy clown on the wall? Oh my gosh, there's literally... The sound effects are insane. All right, W or L in the chat. W or L in the chat, guys. All right, here's the first key. Nice. The sound effects, what in the heck? All right, flashlight batteries. Let's pick them up. What is that? Chat, what is that? Where's the last key? I need the key. I need the key to escape, guys. What is this? What is that? Oh my gosh. Chat! Chat, what do I do? Oh! Oh my gosh. Chat. Oh my gosh, chat. Alright, W or L in the chat. Oh my gosh. Alright, that was actually scary, guys. I couldn't do anything about it, though. I literally couldn't find the key. I couldn't find the key. Guys, what do we think? What do we think, guys? Nerfed, not nerfed? Oh my gosh. Alright. That was... Dang, okay. Alright. I mean, shoot. Do we play again? Do I try and get it again? What do I do? Let me know if you guys want me to try it again or not. Oh my gosh, the jump scare. I mean, we tried that earlier today. If you guys, I literally put out a video today. It was my Sonnet 5 review video. Speaking of which, that model is a complete disaster. But if you guys watch that video, I mean, the sound effects that Fable 5 had. Now, I know you guys could hear it. I was letting it play so that you guys could at least hear it. So people are saying that try it again. Don't stand still. Okay, yeah, I can't stand still. I was stuck in between like a bed or something. But let's check up on the outputs. Oh my gosh, the app is already done. Okay, hold up. The Bridge Voice app is already done. Let me approve this one, and then let me also approve this one as well. So these are gonna work. Let's just do a quick usage check, and then while they're working, we'll try the game again and see if we can get to the end of it. And just kind of speedrun it. Change the space style. Sonnet 5 is good, user issue. I use the exact same prompt on Sonnet 5, and if you guys can go subscribe to the channel and watch that video, but I use the exact same prompt. So it's not really a user issue if I use the exact same prompt and I get completely different outputs, right? That's a difference in the model. But let's check up too on BridgeBench to see where we at there. Okay, it does look like this is running so this, all the benchmark, these are all of the BridgeBench benchmarks, okay? Isaac said, also shout out to the dono, use this for your Claude sub giveaway, W Bridge, W Fable, W community. Thank you, man, I appreciate that. All right, so let's try it again. I'm gonna have the volume. Okay, chat, quick question. Do you guys want me to give you guys the full experience, turn the volume up, or what do you guys want me to do? Turn it into a realistic version? You can probably launch a horror game like this on Roblox. Will for sure get hundreds of users. Probably. All right, I'll do full. I'll give you guys the full experience. All right, it's like it's loud in my ears, so I could see if you guys didn't like it, but I'm just gonna give you guys the full experience. Okay, we'll try it again. Let's we're waiting on some Minecraft output. We're waiting on GTA 6, and then we got a couple apps that are being built. So let's try it again. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna try speed running it this time because I kind of now know the map. I think this is the key that we missed, right, last time, because I basically got trapped in that room. The one thing I didn't like is, like, there's not really much that I could do about, you know, getting out. Here's a flashlight battery. Let's grab that. Like, I wish that there was some type of weapon or something that I had to stop the ghost. Okay. All right, I'm in here. All right, final key, final key, final key. Oh! My gosh! All right, this game's actually kind of hard. It came out of nowhere. All right, what did you guys think about that? W or L in the chat. W or L in the chat. I hit daily usage limit. It still consumes token. Somebody said my heart. Yeah, it's kind of is creepy. That I will say that is the only model that actually made it like a jump scare. Like that's the thing about Fable, is that it'll just kind of do things like that, where it'll be like, okay, it actually had a jump scare, which I think is like pretty interesting. What needs you? Phase 0 wrist check on a physical iPhone. Can we test this in an actual simulator, please? All right, the bright face is better. Claude is, as a whole, is pretty slow right now. When do you think it will get back up to speed again? Probably. I mean, is it slow? I mean, they're probably just seeing like absolutely insane demand. I mean, you've got. I mean, we had hundreds of people in the BridgeBench Discord community like just waiting and waiting. So I'm sure that everybody's just kind of letting it rip on their subscriptions now, right? Like everybody's just like, let's go. How long do I hit the rate limit? Let's check it again. Okay, let's see the rate limits. So now I'm at 41% used. I've been live on stream for about 37 minutes now. So, I mean, you will hit your limits here in a little over an hour. I will say that's what I was experiencing on the other plans as well. Okay, now the problem with Fable in this new usage update is now, okay, here also is the app. So this is a one shot from Fable. Okay, guys, this is a one shot. Let's see what it does iOS wise for our Bridge Voice app. $200 for 1 hour of usage. Well, that was normal, right? And that's been like normal for a while. I mean, if you guys remember Opus 4.1, Opus 4.1 was more expensive than Fable 5. So people that are new to vibe coding may think that this is like an insanely expensive model, but this is not new. We've had models that have been more expensive than this. Read Twitch chat. I am reading Twitch chat. I've got it up as well. Let me know. I'm literally looking at the Twitch chat right now. So with this, the problem that we're now seeing is that now you have this right here, okay? So now you have a weekly limit for Fable. Do the universe prompt again. This one from last. I don't have that prompt. I don't have that prompt still, unfortunately. Let's see. What is this doing here? Is that iOS up? Yep. Is this up? Okay. Bridge voice for iPhone. Dictate into any app. Okay. This is kind of an L, to be honest. Continue with BridgeMind. Let's see this. Sign into BridgeMind. Okay, hold on. I wanna check this real quick. Let me just sign in. Ooh, okay. This did not do a great job here. Look at this UI design. The UI design is really bad on this. I want you to try again. This time, I want you to actually use the BridgeMind logo, the BridgeMind branding, the Bridge Voice app icon. If you look at the theme of the Bridge Voice app, I want you to integrate the same theme and design into this app. Update the design respectively of the app, and also note that the UI design and the flow for the auth needs to actually be hosted on the app. It can't redirect. Review this and update accordingly. All right, let's try this. Use the front-end design skill. Did I use the front-end design skill? I don't know if I prompted it or not. But it should be fine. I mean, it's Fable. So sometimes it's like, I want to see how good the actual model is without a bunch of ask for liquid gas. That's actually a good idea. I can do that. What am I using for speech to text? So I do use Bridge Voice. So Bridge Voice is the app that I do use for voice to text. It looks like I have an update So if you guys don't know what BridgeBench is a vibe coding ecosystem. It's also the home of the vibe coding movement. So make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. I think we broke 13,000 members in the Discord today, which is insane. So shout out to everybody in the Discord. Check out here. Thank you, Mute the App. What's your Discord? Would love to talk to some people in the space. Yeah, definitely recommend it. On my X, it's in my X profile. Okay, BridgeBench LLC can run the background. You can. Okay, so there's some background app activity. We'll see this here in a second though. Say use Apple documentation. Is Fable in GitHub Copilot for VS Code? Is it? I don't use it. I'm assuming that it is though, because it's now in OpenRouter, so it's being served. So I'm sure that they have access to it. We're currently running all of the benchmarks in BridgeBench. Okay, we hit the like goal. Oh wow! All right, thank you guys. We already hit the like goal. Let's go. All right, this is running. This one's running. This is an app. So this is an app where we're gonna be able to actually like test this in a minute. And I'll go downstairs and I'll make a cup of coffee, and you guys will come with me because we're gonna be grinding for a while. And what we'll do is I'm gonna test the app and see if I can actually control bridge space from my phone. And this will have been a one shot with Fable. So we'll see. This one is, you guys can see it here. It's got 3 more pending, 1 completed, but it's got 9 tasks total here that it's working on. So we'll let this finish up, but that'll be really interesting to see as well. Let's go. We got 3,000 viewers. Shout out to you guys. But let's see this here. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Usage, I'm at 47% used. So, I mean, I would put this in about the same area as where it was before. I think that we were getting about, an hour, a little bit over an hour of usage with Fable. What I'm a little bit disappointed in now is that now it has, this separate current week. So for example, I'm going to run through my 5-hour usage very quickly, right? And I can go and I can then just log in and use, another subscription, right? And BridgeSpace even has a way for you to be able to connect your subscriptions. But with that, right, I'm gonna hit my weekly limit very quickly on one subscription because it only uses once you're through 3 of these. I mean, I'll be done for the week tomorrow with Fable 5. I'll be done for the week. So that's a little bit discouraging. We thinking 4 to 5 Claude max subs, Bridge? Yeah, probably 4. Probably 4 max subs, but I only have 1 now. I canceled it, but we'll just buy more and more until we don't hit any limits. I don't want to hit a single limit. So let's try the 5 Nights at Freddy's. I have a prompt for the universe test. It's quite large. Where can I post it? So if you want to give me any prompts to test, you can go to BridgeBench. Okay, we did build functionality yesterday for users to be able to actually submit prompts. So you can go over here and you can actually just go to BridgeBench.ai and you can submit a prompt here. Let's take a look at some of these. I think that Jake said that he had dropped one in. 5 Nights at Freddy's, somebody dropped one in. Okay, so create a browser-based horror game in, I don't know, do we want to do HTML? Oh, wow, there's a lot of 5 Nights at Freddy's now. I think Jake dropped one in. I want to do one that's in 3JS and HTML. It gets a little bit difficult to do that. Hold on, let's do 5. Can I search here? 5 Nights at Freddy's. Okay, here's one. Is this 3JS? Okay, this one's 3JS. I do want to use 3JS. Build a browser survival horror game inspired by the Night Security Guard versus animatronics genre, 5 Nights at Freddy's. It's going to use 3JS. Yeah, this prompt looks good. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to upvote this. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, so let's do the 5 Nights at Freddy's prompt as well. We're going to drop this in. Oops, I copied something. All right, I also want to see if this can solve. There's this super annoying bug in Bridge Space right now. Let's just cd into Bridge Space, and I'm going to launch Claude. Let's check this out here. Tell Fable to improve the prompt. I want you to review Bridge Space and note that there is a consistent error where users have a hard time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but copying content from a Bridge Space terminal, would you launch a review agent and review all of the functionality associated with the Xterm terminals and identify why there is a bug with copying content from a terminal. For example, I will highlight content in a terminal. I'll click Command X or Command C on a Mac and Control C on a Windows. I'll try to copy, and then when I go to paste, it like just won't paste. So for some reason, things don't properly get copied correctly. So I need you to review the functionality associated with this and pinpoint the smoking gun of the bug. Do not update any code yet, but just find the exact cause of the bug and create a structured plan to fix it. Okay. Somebody said they can't access Fable. I don't know why that would be. Do a bridge space for Windows 11. We already do. This is a Tari application, so it's available for Windows as well. It's available for Windows, Linux, and Mac. So can you try the Roblox prompt in the test prompts, please? Sure. Game of Thrones game. That's a good idea. Is Fable back? Yes. Check your current sessions usage. Let's do it, bro. All right. Usage 51. 51. So I'm 45. I'm 45 minutes away through. So it actually maybe. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm optimistic about this. I'm not feeling great about the weekly usage, right? Because that means that with one subscription, I'll be out of this by tomorrow, right? So I'll have to have, a lot of subscriptions. How many accounts do you have? Right now, I only have one. In this stream, it's going to be a marathon stream, and we're just going to buy as many as it takes. I don't want to hit a single usage limit. So 4 benchmarks are done on BridgeBench. 5 are still running. This is going to give us a clear view of whether or not it's nerfed. Okay, there is definitely like the horror game gave us a good result. I did not like the result that we got from Bridge Voice though. So that app that was built, it was using Swift. The result there was not good. So we'll see what comes back on this second iteration, because I basically gave it a little bit more context of what I wanted it to look like, and we'll see what it does, but wasn't super happy with what the initial work did. This here is a mobile app that's being built out for Bridge Space, where I'll be able to access Bridge Space from my phone. So I'll go downstairs, I'll make a pot of coffee, and we'll see where we're at with that. AI Enlightenment in action. Yeah, let's go. All right, what color is your desk? I think it's like brown or something. 5 minutes in, 16% used up already. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, there is a setting so that when your message is flagged, instead of silently routing to Opus, it pauses the chat. This is a Claude website setting. Go change it so we know if you're on Fable. It's on Fable. Like if I just do, hold on, can I just do like status here? Hold on, let me see if I can do status. I may not be able to run this. Yeah, I'm on Fable right now. I'm pretty sure it routes it, and it does route it when it says it, guys. Like it's not. Let me see. Is this okay? Yeah, I'm on Fable. I'm good. I just did status in these chats, and it's Fable. I don't think that you're gonna get routed for prompts that are not related to like cybersecurity and stuff. It's gonna be a little bit more. And what they were saying is hey, you're probably gonna get blocked a little bit more, but we have to do that or something. I don't know. I'm not on Ultra Code. I would not suggest using Ultra Code when you're using Fable 5. You're going to zap your limits even more. GPT 5.6 should be released today. I think they have to go through their own government issues. You can disable the routing in settings. That's interesting. I tried to do debug my code, and it blocked me. Oh, wow. Create a Squid Game 3JS. That's a good idea. Chat, let me know what you guys want to see me try here, because we've got a couple things working, but I mean, we're good on usage. We're at 51% through. I feel like everything that I'm doing right now will be able to be finished. We also have $1,000 in cursor that we can pull the trigger on if we need to. I'm probably gonna save that though for once it gets taken out. So I don't want to use my cursor credits a bunch. I'll see if I can, spin up anything, or if they'd be interested in giving me some more credits, but I don't want to use those until it's taken out of the plans that I still have Fable 5 access, because I won't be using Fable 5 via API cost. I mean, if you just take one of these, right, and we can look at this. So the horror game, also look at this, guys. So this is the app, okay? Do you guys see Bridge Voice here? So this is the second take, okay? Welcome to Bridge Voice. It made a lot of updates. Let's do get started, sign into BridgeMind. So it looks completely different now. Let me just put in my email password here. Test this. Okay, sign in failed. I probably have to hook up the EMV VARs. What's that? Someone do a back rooms prompt? Yeah, somebody drop it into BridgeBench if you guys want to see me test that out. All right, padding looks weird. Yeah, that didn't look great, to be honest. I would agree with you. I need you to improve the design. I want you to use the impeccable skill and improve the padding, improve the spacing, and also improve centering and just spacing in general, and use the impeccable skill to help you do so. All right. Do you know how to code yourself? So for anybody wondering, I started coding when I was in college, like every day. And I learned like the typical route, okay? If you guys look behind me here, I learned just by like reading textbooks and teaching myself. I went to school for finance, but I mean, I pretty much, I didn't have that many friends in college, okay? I just locked in. I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to start my own business. So I kind of just cut out all distractions to the point where my friends, they're like, where'd you go, bro? But I locked in and I was learning coding, and then ChatGPT came out about 6 months into me learning coding. So it was pretty much like perfect timing because I knew the basics of programming, but like literally ChatGPT 3.5 was better than me at coding. So I started using ChatGPT at that time because it was better for me to start using ChatGPT. So even though I knew the basics of programming and I could code myself, I was like, why wouldn't I use this great tool? And then my thinking was just, hey, the models are going to get better and better, and the tools are going to get better and better, and that's exactly what happened. So it really paid off for me. Somebody said Fable keeps on flagging me for its safeguard stuff. Okay, well let's try one thing here. Let's try this. Okay, let's launch Claude. Okay. And let's just drop in the BridgeBench API, okay? I need you to launch a review agent that is going to help me debug BridgeBench API. Only one agent. Do not launch any sub-agents. Do a complete review and assist me in identifying any bugs inside of the BridgeBench API. Let's see if this gets flagged. Like, if this gets flagged, we'll see. It'll route it to generic SaaS dashboard. Why is it? No. Apple default. Okay, we'll do this. So let's see if this gets blocked, guys. So we're gonna see, because they said debugging. Why would they block debugging? I don't really get that. Yeah, somebody said, bro, we are your friends. I know. Let's go. Somebody said you are working the crap out of your sub. I know, man. I know. Okay. Let's see here. So it will not switch to Opus silently. I don't think it will. I mean, unless they changed that so that it does. In the last update, it didn't do that. And its assignment, a complete. Okay, so it does have a subagent running. If we go down to this subagent here, here's the subagent, and let's just run. Hold on, I'll run status. So the status is Fable 5. So it is Fable 5. So even though I asked it to do debugging on the API, it did not route to the Opus 4.8. So that's good. Why did it get back online? They basically said they were bringing it back online yesterday. I integrated a usage visualization into my Claude Code status bar. So hold on, the chat's moving way too fast. So I don't have to do usage all the time. You might also want to do that. I prompted it to Opus. Okay, let's try that out. So somebody just dropped in a really good feature request for Bridge Space. Let's actually see if we can build this just in one shot here. One thing that I don't like is look at all these subagents. What was this one even doing? Oh yeah, it's the copy layer, isn't it? Yeah, it's that functionality. Okay, let's X out of this. And now what I do want to watch is, hey, where are we at on usage? Oh, it just reset. Oh, nice. That is actually perfect timing. Okay, so that's perfect, guys. So I just did, this was just, I got lucky because my 5-hour usage, so I did just get reset. My usage got reset just now. That's nice. That is very nice. So we're good on 5-hour usage. Let's keep letting it rip. That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to copy this prompt, though, and I'm going to let somebody, let's build this out. So I'm going to drop in Bridge Space, and let's just say, I want you to review this feature request that somebody just asked for, and I want you to note that I would like to make it so that users are able to see the context window of a specific chat. I would like them to be able to see the tokens used in a specific chat, how much a specific chat has cost them, and be able to see this in the terminal headers, or maybe somewhere, maybe if they click the 3 dots in the terminal header in a drop down, they're able to see that information. But it would be very nice if this information could be added. Review the user's feature request and then think through how Codex agents and Claude Code agents and other agents work so that we could add this context to terminals. Review this and create a structured plan based off of your review. Do not launch any sub-agents to help you, just launch a singular agent. All right, so I don't want it to run any like sub-agents because it's just overkill, okay? With this model, you can't play around. It's so expensive that you are going to hit your usage. Do a rocket launch simulator. That's a good idea. Could you drop it in BridgeBench, though? Because if you guys could drop me test prompts and stuff, speaking of which, here's where we're at. This one's been working for 40 minutes, okay? And this is we've got a Minecraft game, and then we also have which one was this? Was this what was this? It was... Oh, GTA 6. Yeah, GTA 6. We got GTA 6 here. Nice. Caveman doesn't really help that much. Also, guys, we did hit our like goal. Let's bump up the like goal. Let's go to 1,000 likes. Let's go, guys. Let's hit 1,000. Let's go. All right, so this looks good. This is a nice fun test. 40 minutes is insane. Yeah, we'll definitely want to see. I mean, Sonnet 5 worked for an hour and 20 minutes on this exact same prompt, right? So that's typical. In terms of speed, I'm seeing Fable 5, like, it's actually holding up better than I thought it would, to be completely honest with you guys. How's it going for so far? Is Fable 5 still on point? Well, we have 7 out of 9 benchmarks that have completed. The remaining benchmarks are the more challenging benchmarks. It's the BS benchmark and the UI benchmark, okay? So we'll see here if Fable 5 is nerfed on BridgeBench. This is going to be very telling, okay? So we have 2 more results to go, 2 more benchmarks to finish up, and then we'll have our results from BridgeBench. I think that's going to really give us some good insights on, hey, has this been nerfed? Has it not been nerfed? To me, so far, from the results that we've done, like with the games and stuff, it looks just like the normal Fable 5 that we had. In terms of usage limits, the usage limits look the same. The only thing that's been added now is this current week for Fable. I mean, you're going to hit that tomorrow, you know? Did you try the horror game? We have, yeah. It was actually really good. Fable 5 still says unavailable. Try updating. I added the universe prompt to BridgeBench universe HTML renderer. Okay, let's do that. Let me pull this up. All right, let's go to BridgeBench, and let's pull this up here. All right, let's do test prompts. All right, Tinder for gamers. All right, what's this one? All right, Roblox. What was it? A solar system, right? Solar. Okay, HTML. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna try this one. Shout out to Luke in the Discord. Appreciate you, bro. Also, if you guys are watching and haven't already joined the BridgeBench Discord community, it is the largest vibe coding community on the internet right now. So if you haven't already joined, make sure you do so. Let's give this prompt. So this is going to be like, if you guys were watching when Fable 5 initially launched, this was insane. Literally, it had like, it's a crazy solar system and stuff. It was really cool. This one here is still working. This one I'm super excited about, okay? The one that's working here, it's building an iOS app where we're going to be able to actually control bridge space from our phone, and I think it's almost done. So we'll see here if this works. This will be really interesting. All right. What do you mean? Are you on extra high or high? I am on extra high. I am American. Do you ever graphify any of your web projects to save tokens? I do not, no. How much did you spend on tokens since the start of the adventure? Probably under, I mean, I feel like my average spend on tokens, like with subscriptions, has probably been around like $800 a month, and I've been doing this now for 10 months. So $8,000 or under $10,000 on tokens. You need to enter ID to use Fable? You do not, no. So I actually do have, not necessarily a prediction, but just I do have like an idea of what could potentially happen. So if you guys look at this, it literally says until July 7th, you know, you can use up to 50% of your plan's weekly usage. So they say that it's going to go away on July 7th, and I do think that it's going to go away on July 7th. But I also do think that there is going to be a way for them to kind of walk back on that. If you guys remember in some of the leaks, basically they were saying that there's something associated with our IDs, right? So I think that it's going to be brought back. We'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be brought back. If I had to take a guess, I have a hard time imagining Anthropic competing with GPT 5.6 if they take away Fable 5, right? Like the benchmarks for GPT 5.6 look really good. It's not out yet, but they do look good. GPT models will typically do very well on that Terminal Bench 2.1 benchmark that we've seen. Literally on that benchmark, GPT 5.5 already is like right next to Fable 5, and we all know that that's not true. Fable 5 is way better than GPT 5.5. So we'll see when we get GPT 5.6, but like if we don't have access to Fable 5 in a Claude subscription and GPT 5.6 exists, why would you have a Claude subscription? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. How many users do you have? So we have, let me just pull it up. I'll show you guys the Stripe dashboard right now. But this is BridgeSpace that you guys are looking at. So I've been using this. This is an agentic development environment. There's a ton of cool features associated with it. But let me just pull up the BridgeMine dashboard here. So let's go to the 3-month view. So over the last 3 months, we brought in 79,000 in gross volume. Current MRR is at 18,526, and we have 661 active subscribers. So that looks good. If you guys want to try out BridgeSpace, you can go check it out at BridgeBench.ai, but it's an entire vibe coding ecosystem. Are you going to use Fable over API once the period is over? I'm not. No, I think that if we just look, let's take, for example, this one that's been working for like 40 minutes, right? So this one's been working for 40 minutes. If you do a slash usage on this, it spent $26, right? So if you were going to use Fable via API credits, right? I just want you to really think about this, okay? I'm a vibe coder. I've been coding for an hour now on Fable 5. I've spent $26 on this one in API billing. I've spent $19 on this one in API billing. I've spent $16 on this one in API billing. I've spent $4 on this one in API billing. This one hasn't even really started. But you're probably looking at, with all of this added up, like total, this one $40, $40 on this one. So you're looking at well over $100, right? You're looking at well over $100. This one, let's check this one. $45, right? So maybe even closer to $200 if you were looking at it from the perspective of just API, right? Like I'm using it from my subscription, but if I was going through API billing, I would have probably spent $200 already, right? So you can't do that. Like you literally just can't. I could do it theoretically, but I would probably be spending $1,000 a day, like easily, right? So you can't use Fable 5 if you're just like a normal, developer. I'm making $18,000 a month from my SaaS, and I wouldn't do that, right? It's not smart. I do have a $200 sub. Yeah, it's just not possible, somebody just said. So, that's the biggest issue that I think you have, is that it's not even an option, right, to use API billing. Like, you may as well just say that you're taking it away, right? Because nobody's going to use that, right? Like, it's just not possible. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but you can see it here firsthand that it's like, yeah, there's just no way that you would, realistically be using that, to be honest with you. So we'll see what happens, but, have you considered making more products in the future? Of course, yeah. Do you think GPT 5.6 would be a lot cheaper yet more effective than Fable? It's possible. But we'll see it when we get it. Benchmarks are one thing. Actually using it and feeling the difference is another. We've got 7 out of 9 benchmarks complete. We've almost got BridgeBench totally completed. Now we can even try something here. Like we can try to, let me go over BridgeMine Dev real quick. Hold up. I want to try the UI. And just so you guys know, I literally am not using GPT 5.5 at all right now. I'm not using it at all. Here is the UI design of BridgeBench right now. Let's just take a screenshot of this, and I am like okay with the UI, but there's stuff just like even like the way that this wraps, right? And the way that this is positioned. I think that there can be a lot that is improved. Also, somebody did point out, if you guys look closely, we can even kind of specify this as well inside of the screenshotting tool here. Do you guys see how this line, like it almost like doesn't, you guys say there's like a line here and then it doesn't like continue. So that's an issue there. So Fable 5, let's have Fable 5 fix that, and then let's also have it improve the design as a whole. Let's go over here. We can drop in both of these screenshots. All right, BridgeBench UI. I need you to review the UI design of BridgeBench and note the UI bug on the home screen where there is basically this background that is only in a certain section. Would you remove this background? I don't like these lines. And then I also want you to improve the overall design and layout of this home dashboard as well as the sidebar. I want you to completely revamp the UI and the design of BridgeBench UI. You can use the front-end design plugin to assist you review and update accordingly. Let's see what this does. So you guys can go check out BridgeBench.ai. The most updated code is already there, but let's see what it does, right? All right, I tried Opus 4.7 with WordPress, and it was so bad in WordPress. Yeah, I find that the safeguard classifier is too trigger happy. Normal requests getting blocked. I haven't seen a single request get blocked yet, to be honest. Not a single request I've seen get blocked. Do you think GPT Pro is now more worth it than Claude if GPT 5.6 really fixed and improved its front-end UI? It's cheaper and better. Well, we don't have the model yet, right? So they've released the benchmarks, but we don't have the model. So we can't say anything until we actually have the model and we use it. And I'll start. I don't even have a Codex subscription right now, so I don't think that GPT 5.5 is that great when Fable 5 exists. But if Fable 5 gets taken away and we only have Opus 4.8 and then GPT 5.6 comes out, I think that it's going to be a completely different story then. So we'll see when it happens. Somebody says they say hi and they get blocked. Okay. Did I miss the 5 o'clock free Fable giveaway? I am going to do Fable 5 free giveaway. What do you mean? I am going to give away a max subscription to somebody in the BridgeBench community once I run out of usage. Once I have to buy another Claude subscription, I'm going to give away a subscription to somebody else. Right now, we're at 28% used on this sub. Can you fix the bridge shot with Fable? I report a bug in your Discord. Sure. All right. Let's go over to Discord here. Speaking of which, I would like to deploy an update. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, I was hanging out in the co-working channel with a lot of people today. It was pretty cool. I think that we had like 300 people in the co-working channel today. It was awesome. Okay, this one, I think the search is cut off. Okay, let's see this. That's an easy bug. Bridge shot bug. All right, let's drop this bug in. All right. So this bug is bridge shot bug, non-visible screenshot preview. I'm a user using your bridge shot, and whenever I take a photo, it's supposed to show it in the bottom left corner, and it does on my laptop. But when I use it on my 2 monitors connected, it doesn't show on the monitors. It's there, but it's not visibly meaningful. Oh, yeah, I see what he says. So it's just like it doesn't show up. Okay, I honestly think that it'll be able to find the bug without any reference to it. I think it'll be able to get it. That's just how good Fable is. I'm not even kidding. So we'll do bridge shot. I need you to review this bug report, find what is causing it, and fix it. All right. And that's the thing about Fable is you can literally do that with Fable, and I promise you it'll work. Will you be paying API rate for Fable 5 after 7.7? I will not, no. I was already talking about that a little bit, but even in the last hour while I've been using Fable 5, I did just like a brief check, right? And I've used over like $200 in API-based credits. So it's not even an option. If you were using this per day, you'd be spending $2,000 a day easily if you were spending via API. So have you tried Cursor iOS? I have not. No, I haven't tried it yet. Okay, let's kind of X out of this here. Is Bridge City, is this done yet? I think this may be done. Hold on, I think this is done, guys. Because it's using, I think it's debugging it. I guess it's still working. We'll let it completely finish. Okay, but this is GTA 6, and then we have a Minecraft rebuild here, and then we also have a Five Nights at Freddy's. That's been working for 25 minutes, and then we also have the Solar System game I definitely feel like we've seen it slow down a little bit, right? How fast is this running? Is it nerfed? We're about to see in BridgeBench, but we don't know for sure yet. Let's see. And one thing I don't like is, like, just so you guys know, there's a lot of people that are gonna go on X and they're gonna say, like, I mean, you know, hide this person. I don't want to flame somebody, but I'm not gonna say who this is. But this guy just said usage definitely feels like it's been gutted. Okay, this is not true. Okay, this person probably was not, either just wants clicks or just wants to, you know, get, you know, be controversial or whatever, but they say usage definitely feels like it's been gutted. This is the exact same usage that I was experiencing on the 5-hour limit with Fable 5, okay? I used this literally extensively over the period that we had it. It's the exact same usage on everything, okay? The 5-hour limit is the exact same. I got about, I would have gotten an hour and a half out of it. So it's the same. Somebody said when it dropped, I had 90% of my 5-hour usage limit after 30 minutes down to 30%. That's normal, honestly. Like, I mean, that's normal. So it hasn't been gutted, just so you guys know. You'll probably see that a little bit going around. It hasn't been gutted. The thing that has been added, though, is this this here, the weekly usage for Fable. This is what is new that you're gonna see some rate limiting on, right? Because I'll hit this tomorrow easily, you know. But we'll see. All right. No, Axle mode, I would say that that's not true. I just used it enough when it came out. It's the same. Usage is gutted. I can vouch. I don't think so. It's not gutted. It's literally the same exact usage that I had with it previously. Guys, I'm literally running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm running 11 Fable 5 agents right now. And I was able to get an hour and a half out of my 5-hour plan, which is the exact same. So, all right, what's happening with Fable 5 after the 7th of July? We don't know. I would be very surprised if this is, I mean, they're not going to be able to compete with OpenAI if they take it away. Okay, it seems to be very unwilling to use MCPs, specifically the Unreal. Look at the usage stat. It's using Opus for half of it. What do you mean? For what? What is it using Opus for? Current week, all models. No, guys, it's not using Opus for half of this, guys. None of these agents are using Opus, guys. It would have literally said it. Look, I'll do a status here. Okay, let me do a status. This one is using Fable. They're all using Fable, guys. Because I was at that previously. That was my weekly limit previously. So they're all using Fable. None of them have been stopped. Let's do continue. Okay, let's do this. Let me check another one. And it just shows my email. I don't want to show that. This one's using Fable. This one is using Fable. They're all using Fable, guys. Hold on. I'll take a screenshot of this so that you guys can see it. Fable, Fable, Fable. Fable. They're all using Fable. I haven't been rerouted a single time. Fable, Fable. They're all using Fable, guys. Hold on. Let me just cross out my email, and I'll show this to you guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, check this out. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing, okay? I just did a status line on all of these top agents, okay? Because somebody said that's because they're all falling back. None of these are falling back, okay? Fable, look right here. It's right here. Fable, 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 okay? If it falls back, that would change. Okay, not to be a futter, but if it would cost around $2K a day under API billing, doesn't that mean that your product doesn't reasonably mean your product is not viable long term? Its lifespan is only for the duration of subsidization. I don't think so. I think that with Anthropic, I think that they will. I mean, one thing that people need to realize, right, is that people say, oh, they're subsidizing so much, right? They're like, they're bleeding so much money, right? And it's because, like, I look at this right now, right? And let's do a usage. So this agent right here, let's do /usage. So this is done $94 in total cost right here, okay? For this one agent, it's been running for an hour and 14 minutes, okay? And like, what you guys need to know is that, like, they're not spending $94. And just, again, you guys can see $93 Claude Fable 5. Okay, $93 Claude Fable 5. For some reason, at some point, it used Claude Haiku 4.5 for something, but it was something simple, only 2.2K tokens here. But $94, this is the cost that it's costing via API usage, okay? But that's not the amount of money that's costing Anthropic, okay? Remember, they're just running this in a data center. This is something that people think that the subsidizations are way more than they actually are. This chat that I'm having right here has not cost Anthropic $94. That's just the amount that has been used via API, just as a reminder to everybody. NVIDIA Spark DGX opinion. I mean, I think that the open models are completely, like, you can't really use open models. They're obviously noticeably worse, right? You have models that you can run locally on a DGX Spark that are about the same as like GPT-5 or around that level. But I mean, you know, you're spending $5,000 on hardware. If I wasn't doing what I was, I probably wouldn't have one. If I was just, you know, if I was like I wouldn't get one, if I wasn't doing BridgeMine, if that makes sense. Like, the reason that I have it is so that I can use it, so that I can be educated on it, so that I can show you guys some of the local model usage. I don't use it just as like, oh, this is so great, I'm going to use this over like GPT 5.5 with my subscription. You know, yeah, no. How much do I think it costs for Anthropic? We'll see once they IPO. What's the status on the Bridge Voice mobile app? It's right here. We can launch it. Let's try it again. Would you now start up the app so I can see it? Or hold on, is it literally already running? Hold on here. Okay, here it is. So it did. So this is welcome to Bridge Voice. Okay, this looks fine. Now, what I'm more interested in is I do want to see if this actually got integrated with the keyboard. So let me go home here. Okay, and let me go to a keyboard. I'm just gonna go to Safari here and see if I can actually. Can I get a keyboard to work? Hold on, I'm going to try this. Let me kill this and restart it. Okay, great work. Would you now start it? Start it in dev so I can see it. They're not letting me use Fable 5 on Claude. Let's go. We're at 1,159 likes. Let's go, chat. Keep running it up, guys. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's hit 1,300 likes, guys. Run the backrooms build. What even is the backrooms build? I can do that. All these fun tests. I mean, it's working for a while, right? And I mean, that's what Fable 5 does. Oh, GTA 6 is done, guys. GTA 6 is done. Okay, great. Would you now start this in dev and then launch it in a Google Chrome tab, respectively? All right, it's ready, guys. It's freaking ready. GTA 6 is coming, guys. Let's go. And then we have Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's, and then we also have like this, like it's like a space thing. I mean, so far what I'm seeing, though, just so you guys know, same usage, okay? Same usage. It appears to be not nerfed. We're about to get results here. Let's go to cursor again. This looks like it needs some help here. BS judge failed. OpenAI API errors, so we're going to have to judge that again. It'll probably have to... Okay, Bridge City. Let's go, chat. All right. Bridge City. All right, W or L in the chat. W or L in the chat. Here's GTA 6. All right, let's go. All right, so 1, I can pull out a gun. All right, here's my gun. All right, how do I rob this? Hands up. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. All right, the ops robbed me. I got 5 stars. Oh, shoot. All right, W or L in the chat. W or L in the chat. All right, let's try it again. So I want to try stealing a vehicle. Let's see what happens when we steal a vehicle. Hold up. If we press F, then that's how we can steal a vehicle. All right, hold up. F. Okay, that. All right, L. All right, now I'm gonna get. All right, stop it. Stop the car. I pressed F, and I just blow up the car. L's in the chat. What is this? This is not good. I mean, it's because I'm holding my gun out. Hold up. All right, let me try just doing F. All right, no gun is out. I'm clicking F. Okay, there we go. I'm in. All right, let's go, boys. All right, I can run over people, which is awesome. All right, roadblock. Oh, what? All right. All right, not a huge fan of Bridge City. Not a big fan of Bridge City. Now, what I would say is with the Bridge City that we did in, it was like the previous release. Check if I was rerouted. Okay, let's check if I was rerouted. Hold on, we can go to usage. So usage here. I mean, no, guys, we weren't rerouted. Look at this. So Fable 5. $51, 232K in output. I spent $51. Yeah, it was all Fable 5. There was something that used Haiku for a second for 1.9K, but it was nothing important. It spent not even a penny on it. So I wasn't rerouted. That was all Fable 5, guys. I'm not getting rerouted a single time. I'm not getting routed at all. So I think that it was a little bit somebody said too dangerous to release this model to the public. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, guess what? We have another test coming up. All right. This is the Minecraft test. All right. Okay, great work. I need you to start the dev server, and I then want you to launch this in the browser for me to test. All right, Minecraft, and we have Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, here we go. All right. So people are saying nerfed, but honestly, guys, that actually was kind of similar to the output we got the first time around, to be completely honest. All right. Check super chat. Oh, sorry, guys. I missed a super chat, I think. All right, let me pull this up. All right, this is launching. All right, hold up. Super chat. Okay, sorry. There's a super chat. He said, plan then after 7.7. Back to Opus 4.8 or GBT 5.6. Also, when's the next piano stream? Probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for day 201. Okay, here is Minecraft single file browser edition. So one thing to note is that this is a single HTML file, okay? This is a single HTML file, but let's just check it out. Create new world. Okay. Guys, W or L in the chat. I already know what I'm thinking. What? I mean, this is literally Minecraft in a single HTML. Hold up. Okay, this is actually insane. Chat, this is nuts. Okay, we've got to make a post on X about this. This is insane. That is insane. That's a single HTML file too. Yeah, everything about this. Hold up. We got to make a post about this on X. People need to see this, guys. People definitely need to see this. All right, I'm going to record my screen. All right, and then I'm just going to record this part of the screen, okay? This is insane, okay? I mean, it's like literally Minecraft. Check if crafting works. Here's a pig. Okay, and it literally gave me meat. Can I lay torches? Wait, what just hit me? Oh, I took some fall damage or something. All right, hold on. I do want to kind of try, like, mining and stuff. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, this is not nerfed, guys. It's a single HTML file. The GTA City game, that one was, like, kind of similar to the output that we got before, to be honest with you guys. Like, I know that it wasn't good, but it was like the output. Okay, now I'm flying. All right, I'm flying. I mean, wow. The flying literally works perfectly, too. It has the snow. All right, yeah, let's test if mining works. What if I could literally get into, like, a cave and stuff? Hold on, does that even work? Wow. So even, like, the pickaxes will mine everything faster. That's crazy. I'm just kind of interested to see if there's, like, can I actually mine and stuff? It has caves? Hold up. There's no way it has caves, guys. This is like a shaft. Hold up, hold up. Let's see if we can get into, like, an opening. Yeah, this is insane, guys. Hold up. Do the torches work? Yeah, the torches work, guys. Wow. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, this is insane. You've got to be kidding me, chat. All right, W's in the chat, please. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? It literally has full caves, full lava. It has gold. Look, I just found diamond. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is a joke. All right. How can I actually craft? Sorry, I don't play Minecraft. Yeah, this is one shot. This is one shot, guys. Yeah, this is not nerfed. And the usage is the exact same. I don't care what anybody else says. I used it thoroughly for a while. Look, it literally has caves. This is not nerfed. It's the usage is the same. It's not nerfed. I haven't been rerouted a single time. I haven't been routed to, like, a fallback of Opus 4.8 a single time, guys. That's insane. I don't even know what to say about that. That is so crazy. Yeah, Fable 5 is so back. All right, hold on. So we do have more things to test. Okay, we've got more things to test. Stain said, we are so back. Usage is amazing. Fable's amazing. Let's go, chat. Yeah, this is super good. Super good, guys. So, yeah, I mean, usage, like, people are going to complain about it, right? I'm at 71% usage, but I'm running, 11 chats. The frustrating thing is the current week, okay? The usage has not been nerfed, okay? The model has not been nerfed. I haven't been moved back a single time. We do have results in BridgeBench, which should be done here in a second. Hold on. I do want to see. I don't want to pause this real quick. I want you to get the existing results that you already have fully integrated and updated on BridgeBench UI and make sure that the slug is July 1st. Don't worry about the benchmarks, which have not been completed yet. Let's just get these other benchmarks properly added. Okay, we're going to make a tweet real quick here, guys, but yeah, I mean, Fable's back. All right, Fable's back. It's the same Fable, okay? I haven't been rerouted a single time. This is good. This is good, guys. We didn't get a reset yet. Guys. But let's go over here real quick. Let's go over here and hold up. Yeah, I'm just gonna post the whole clip. All right. I'll just replace this. All right, we're gonna paste this whole clip. Somebody said, what's the terminal? So if you guys are wondering, if you guys are new to BridgeMind, you guys are wondering what I'm using for my workspace. Okay, this is BridgeSpace. This is a BridgeMind product. BridgeMind is a complete vibe coding ecosystem. It's the home of the vibe coding movement. If you guys want to try out BridgeSpace, I don't do this often, but I will do it today just for the Fable 5 release. I am going to do a quick fire sale. So if anybody would like to try out BridgeSpace and BridgeVoice, just a quick rundown while these last tests finish up. This is BridgeSpace. This is an agent development environment. This is how I manage my vibe coding workspaces. I have different workspaces where I do different things. You can see I have everything managed here in this workspace. I've been using this to develop for the past, I don't know, close to 6 months now. I think over 6 months. It has an in-app browser that you can use. And let's go over here. So it has an in-app browser. You can go to BridgeMind, and I do recommend the Pro subscription because that is what gets you access to BridgeVoice, which is the voice-to-text tool that I'm also using. If you guys are familiar with WhisperFlow, this makes it so that you don't have to worry about having WhisperFlow. With a BridgeMind subscription, you get access to BridgeSpace, BridgeVoice, Bridge Agent, and even a screenshotting tool called BridgeShot. So I am going to create a quick fire sale coupon. So anybody interested, if you would like to try out BridgeSpace, we are going to do let's just do Fable 5 return is what the name of this coupon is going to be. It's going to be for, let's do 65% off. So if anybody's interested in trying this out, you can get 65% off to Ultra, Basic, and Pro. And this is going to be forever. Okay, so you can lock this in at 65% off. And this is going to be Fable 5 return. So if anybody is interested in trying out BridgeMind, here is Fable 5 return. You can go to BridgeBench.ai, use this coupon code, and you will get access for 65% off forever. Now, all right, I just dropped that in the chat. Now, for this here, I do want to get this uploaded, and we're going to make a quick tweet. And then we're going to try out this Five Nights at Freddy game, and we're also going to try out the solar system prompt. Also, somebody suggested that we try out Backrooms, so we'll want to test this out. But people really need to know, okay? People need to know. Hold up. Yeah, this is insane. All right, I'm going to upload this, and I'm just going to say Fable 5 is so back. It created this complete Minecraft remake in a single shot. I'm not seeing. Hey, I'm not seeing literally anything nerfed, guys. I'm not the GTA 6 game that sucked, but it sucked for both. Okay, we use the exact same prompt. Okay, what's going on here? You guys hear like, I guess just me. Hold up. I mean, look at this game, guys. I'm not seeing. I don't think that this is nerfed at all. Seems like the exact same Fable 5 we had on June 12th. And the usage limits for the 5-hour window are the same. Yeah, I mean, all right, this is still, hold up, this is still processing. Okay, I'm going to upload this tweet. I'll drop it in the chat so you guys can go like it and comment and repost. That would be fantastic if you could help me with that. But let's go over here. We do have the BridgeBench results. Let's see here. Here is the results. Hold on. So these are the results here. Oh, wow, it's fast. Cost, reasoning. The reasoning is the exact same, guys. Yeah, this is the same. Hold on. Let's get the results deployed just so we can see it in BridgeBench. But this is looking like the exact same Fable, guys, because I have it in my mind of what it looked like. Okay, great work. I now need you to run npm run build, fix any build errors, and then get this deployed respectively. Okay, so we're going to get this deployed. I think I can pull this up. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Is Five Nights at Freddy's done? It is done. I'm posting something on X real quick. Fable 5 is so back. I created Minecraft in a single shot. I think not even this is not. Yeah, this is not nerfed at all. I mean, look at this, guys. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's still working on the bug fix here for BridgeBench, by the way. All right. Let me see the results here for this debugging. All right, let's check this out. So refactoring. Let's see this. So refactoring, is Fable 5 added to this yet? All right, hold on, Fable 5. All right, refactoring, whoa, 38.4. Is that right? Hold on, hallucination. We'll have to check to see if that's correct, but that doesn't look good. All right, whoa. 61.7 on hallucination versus 75.9. BS. We weren't able to get that one. Reasoning. Fable 5. We're seeing a drop in reasoning. Debugging. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Wow. Do you guys see this, chat? Okay, we also did just get a reset. We just got a reset, guys. Yeah, we did just get a reset. All right, we just got a reset. But guys, look at this. So debugging, oh my gosh. So what even happened? I mean, is this like is this an error? Hold on. I want you to review the results in BridgeBench for the debugging benchmark and compare and contrast the debugging for the July 1st run versus the original run. Why did it perform so much worse? Like, why did that perform so much worse? Yeah, we just got a reset, guys. Yeah, why is that's got to be like user error or something, some issue, right? I mean, if that's real, then yeah, Jack, I'm gonna push it. Give me a second. I don't think it's fixed yet. All right, let's see if that. I mean, that's so bad that it can't even be like real. Hold on, I'm gonna check that out. Let's test this Five Nights at Freddy's as well. But that is super surprising there. What is the current status on this? Okay, great work. Would you please now get this committed and push this out respectively? All right, I think that there was an issue with the run in BridgeBench, guys. Same underlying, but 7 out of 10 tasks got empty API responses. Wow. So the reason that it performed so much worse is because the API responses were empty. Okay? So okay. Okay, let's just try running it through the debugging benchmark one more time itself. Let's only focus on running it through this benchmark. All right, let's see. Let's run it through one benchmark at a time. It says it could have been an issue with rate limiting. It got routed to 4.8 multiple times during the bench. Yes, that's possible. Why do I bench Fable on Composer? Composer 2.5 is just a good model to be able to benchmark quickly. It doesn't impact like how it's being run. You're using I'm using OpenRouter. It runs it through the benchmark. It's a nice model to be able to guide it through. Yeah, it looks like it's possible that it did get rerouted. Yeah, so it does look like Anthropic did just reset usage limits. So if you guys look at this, yeah, let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. I'll make a post on this. Yeah, so I'm literally at 3, so we can keep on going. All right, let's, did they post this on Anthropic or was it in Claude? Is there an original post for this? Yeah, usage reset. Yeah, this is huge, so we can keep on cooking. All right. So for anybody that doesn't know, usage limits did just get reset. You guys go check this out. Okay, we do want to look at this though. So this was the result. We want to run this through. We'll run it through. I'm not ready to post this. Feel 5. All right. Oh, no way. Okay. I'm going to remove that because I'm now a little bit worried about this being nerfed. All right, go check this out though, guys. Yeah, this is what we're seeing. So this is the, yeah, and it's a single HTML. I mean, this is insane. So Minecraft in a single shot. I created Minecraft in a single shot. That's insane. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, but wait, it looks here. We're gonna run this through again, okay? But the initial look on BridgeBench is not looking good. I haven't been rerouted a bunch when actually using the model, but if you guys look at this, I mean, it could have been because OpenRouter is like getting rate limited and stuff. Whoa, guys, look at this. This is the updated UI that Fable 5 just created. Okay, do you guys remember when I prompted it to create an updated UI? Look at this. So this is the updated UI, okay? Look at this UI. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, we had Fable 5 basically just revamp the UI, okay? So do you guys see what it did? I gave it a very generic prompt to revamp the UI. You guys, what do you guys think about this? So this is what the UI looks like now. And then if we go over here and we do BridgeBench.ai, this is what it looked like before. So before, okay, get this in your head. Before, after. W or L in the chat, what do you guys think is better? Somebody said it scales poorly, but quite nice. I agree with you. I actually agree with you. Let's do this. Let's drop in a screenshot and let's go back to the agent that was working on that. I think it was, let's go see which agent was working on that. It was bridge-based session resume. BridgeBench UN. Okay, is this one. I like what you did, but it does not scale nicely. Review this screenshot. When I'm zoomed in, it doesn't look great. Would you review this and update accordingly? Yeah, that's freaking sick, guys. Yeah, this is we'll see on BridgeBench. I'm a little bit. I didn't like what I saw, okay, on BridgeBench. So we'll see. You know, yeah, they reset the weekly. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Yeah, they reset the weekly. They reset everything. So this is huge for us. Jeez. It's insane. Also, an update to BridgeShot is releasing right now, by the way, just so you guys know. Let's go over here. I'm just going to say we are so back. Let's go, guys. Yeah. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, they did just reset limits. How old am I? I'm 23. I'm 23 years old. I've been doing this literally for a couple of years now. I've been doing this since for 4 years. I've been doing this for 4 years now. So, I started doing this in my college dorm room. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. That's what I like to say, okay? I'm incredibly passionate about AI and vibe coding. This is, what I love doing most in life, work-related. So, let's see here. Okay. Push-up time. Yeah, let's drop a couple push-ups, guys. Thank you, Trotman. Let's drop a 30 bomb, and we have some more tests. So this is gonna be a marathon stream, okay? This is not a goofy. Let me play around and dink around. All right, this is all right. Let's test it out. Let's see if we've got the same model, but we've got plenty of work left to do. We just got usage limits reset. Five Nights at Freddy is done. Also, the solar system is also done. But let's drop a 30 bomb. All right, I want all of you guys to do this right now if you're able. I don't care if you guys drop a 1 bomb or a 2 bomb. I'm not kidding. Wherever you are, I don't care if you're on a subway, okay? It's time to lock in. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, they just reset the weekly usage limits, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Man. What is the extension cord? We'll get this. All right, I'm 23 years old, like I said, and I am not the most. I don't have good cord. I don't have good cord management. All right, Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's check it out. I want you to now start the dev server and launch this in a Google Chrome tab. Yeah, I'm 23. Let's go. I do kind of want to vibe to some music, but people said no music in the chat. Maybe once we start dropping off later, we'll when the grind crew comes out. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's, chat. Five Nights at Freddy's. You guys ready? Any difference on Hermes running Fable? I'm not going to run Hermes on Fable because you can't use it in your subscription, right? All right, Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, I need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. Five Nights at Freddy's game. I think, who was it? Was it Jake? Who submitted this prompt? I'm not sure who it was, but shout out to you guys. Five Nights at Freddy's. Give me 1 second. I will literally be right back. I just have to pee real quick. I'll be right back. All right, let's go. All right, we're back. All right, let's go. All right, guys. Who's ready? Drop a W in the chat if you're ready. I can't wait. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. All right, hold up. Let's go. All right, let's lock in. All right, W or L in the chat. Let me know if you guys think. Pine Hollow Funland. I don't know how I feel about that name, but let's check it out. New game. All right, 12 a.m. night 1. What? Okay, this has got potential. All right, isn't there cameras and stuff? Oh, shoot. Why'd that shut? Okay, I don't know how to play Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. Oh, I can close this. Okay. Vent light? Hold on, I want you guys to be able to hear this. All right, full experience, guys. Full experience, W or L. Hold on, let me... I'm going to get jump scared. I'm going to restart this capture. Okay. All right, we love Barnaby. Okay, how do I... Camera. All right, here's the camera. Are you kidding me? How do I close this, though? How do I close the camera? There's not really a good way to close the camera. Oops. How do, guys, is this just me? I feel like I'm hearing things. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, are we okay? Is everybody okay? Okay, all right. All right. What happened? Oh, man. All right, is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, that was actually insane. Okay. I kind of want to retry it though. I mean, the one thing though is I couldn't really see. How do you close the door in front of you? I don't think I can. Like, I don't think that's a door. I don't vent light. I don't know. That actually, to be honest though, I mean, chat, like, that was, oh, full screen. Is there a full screen? I don't think there is. I mean, that is pretty good. The light. The only issue is once this camera's open, I can't close it. I can't, if I do escape, I cannot close this at all. I don't even want to get scared again, bro. I don't even want to get scared. Oh, F11. Okay, everybody's spamming F11. Hold up. F11. Wait, how do you guys know that? All right. Launch it in a Google Chrome tab again. It was F11? Alt F4? I'm literally, I don't know. I don't know. Fix closing cams and play. Hold on. Ask how to close the camera. How can I close the camera in the game? I mean, the UI capabilities of this model, I mean, guys, this is insane. Let's see if we did get better results. So, wow. Okay, this is really, really interesting here. Look at this, guys. So, we saw the benchmark. Okay, yeah, Jake said, bro, that was a real jump scare. It was. So this is what we're seeing. This is actually very interesting, okay? on the BridgeBench debugging benchmark, okay, via OpenRouter, okay, it failed to return responses for most of the tasks that we gave it. So, you know, it's interesting. The model itself isn't necessarily nerfed, right? It's just that we're probably, yeah, VHS, yeah. I think that we're getting a refusal. So if you look at this, the first one, by the way, got like 85%, okay? And this one all of a sudden 17. Like, this is a completely different, like, it just is rejecting all of it, right? Is there any information on why it's rejecting it and why the response is empty? It's blocking debug, like I said, yeah. Investigating the empty response. So it's going to trace OpenRouter. It's going to trace, and we'll see what it is. But okay, 2 ways. Press space. Okay, it says to press space. Let's see here. All right, press space. It says. All right, camera. Okay, yeah. All right, space. So space opens camera. All right, guys. We're going to get a clip here. Let's go full screen. All right, guys. We're going to clip this and we're going to put on X, okay? All right. All right, we're going to clip this. All right, W's in the chat. We're going to clip this and we're going to put on X, okay? All right, let's do it. All right, I can go to... Okay, guys, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's game that was one-shotted using Fable 5. So I can have access to the camera here. I can see all of the different camera angles. I can close this. I can shut the door. I can shut this door. Turn on this light. Let's open this door back up. All right, we've got a couple animatronics that are moving in on us. Oh, shoot. Somebody said no audio. All right, here's audio, guys. All right, let's try that again. All right, guys, this is a... All right, let me take the glasses off. Okay, guys, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's game that was one-shotted using Fable 5. We just produced this live on stream. Let's open up our doors here. I have access to the camera system, so I can pull up the cameras. You can see the stage is empty. Here's one of them right here. Here's an animatronic. Let's go to camera 2 here. It didn't go so well the first time around. We had a pretty big jump scare, so I hope I don't get scared again, but it may happen. Let's turn on the vent light. There's a vent down there. Can't do anything with this door ahead of me. Let's turn on the light here. I feel like there's something coming. Okay, guys, help me understand this. So, the vent light? What about it? Can something come through the vent? Okay, this is literally Five Nights at Freddy's, though. The suspense on this one is like... I don't know. Do we just wait? Like... I literally hear stuff moving around, chat. Try moving? I can't move. Okay, what is that? All right, I think that we're good. Like, I think that there's nothing that's close to us. The vent? There's nothing in the vent. We're good. Is that the vent? Okay, apparently we have to make it to 5 a.m. It's the vent? Alright, this is the vent. Okay, close that door. Okay, you guys can probably hear it too, but literally I can hear everything in my, like, I can hear if it's on this side and I can hear if it's on this side. Like, the attention to detail is insane on this. Okay, what is that? My gosh! Oh my gosh, guys. I did the best that I could. Oh my gosh. I had 1 hour left. Yeah, I was so close. Jeez, insane. My gosh. All right, let's check out this solar system. Okay, great work. I now want you to launch this in a Google Chrome tab. The vent got opened? Okay. All right. I want to see if I have a clip of that and see if it's actually any good. Hold on. I can hear everything. Hear it too, but literally I can hear everything in my, like, I can hear if it's on this side and I can hear if it's on this side. Like, the attention to detail is insane on this. This is a clip. Okay, what is that? My gosh! Alright, post it or not. Post it or no. Alright, here is the solar system game. Yeah, guys, this is... Look at this. So here's the solar system. Okay, let's go to realistic sizes. Let's go check out the Earth. Here's the Earth. I feel like the graphics that we got with the last one were a little bit better, but also I'm pretty sure the prompt was different. Here's Venus. Here's Saturn. I mean, in general, I mean, the design is pretty good. What do you guys think? W or L in the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's... W or L, guys? Bad? BridgeBench done. Yeah, so this is what we're seeing in BridgeBench. And I did just want to confirm. But, you know, it's interesting. Look at this, guys. So BridgeBench, we are seeing a lot of tasks being blocked. Okay? Check the rocket launch prompt. Okay, we can do a rocket launch prompt. And then I do want to check the status of some of the real world stuff that we're working on. But even like, for example, I mean, we can go to, let's just go to, hold on, let's go to this real quick. So let's see how the scaling works now. I mean, the scaling kind of looks the same, is it not? I mean, I guess I'm zoomed all the way in. Let's see the responsiveness. Like if I was on a mobile screen, what would this look like? I mean, that actually isn't bad. I don't like how the sidebar, I mean. So look at this, guys. If we go to, for example, let's just go to reasoning, okay? So on this benchmark, here's Claude Fable 5, and then here's Claude Fable 5 on July 1st. So it's not that much further off, okay? But then what we're seeing is we're seeing that on stuff like debugging. Look at this. If we just look at Fable 5, massive nerfing, if you want to call it that, going on for anything related to debugging. And the reason that the score is so low is because it won't accept the prompt. So this is definitely something that we're seeing. Check the language that Fable 5 is using in the trace itself. Look for keywords in case it's backward rationalizing. Yeah, so for debugging, you're seeing a lot of blocking going on. So where the model itself hasn't been necessarily nerfed, it's more so they're just blocking the request. Like if it's related to debugging. I wonder how good Grok 5 is going to be by next month. Probably good. It's not that it sucks. It's just that it won't take the request. So the reason that it's performing so poorly is that, hey, it's seeing a massive amount of requests being blocked. So I do want to make a post about this because, I mean, look at that. So Fable 5 originally ranked 9th on debugging, and then the July 1st Fable 5, yeah, you're seeing extreme guardrails. So this is why Fable 5 cannot fix the bug in my app. I had hopes. Yeah, I mean, this is a big issue that we're seeing, that's for sure. So, I mean, this one over here is still working. If we do usage on this one, I've spent in API $173. So just as a reminder of why API is not even an option, total cost $173. Remember, I'm just using my existing subscription, so I haven't been hit with this, and they've been doing a lot of resets today. So, you know, I'm gonna be fine. They did a weekly reset, and I got a current session reset. So we definitely want to tweet this out. Yeah, we want to make a tweet on this. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing things getting blocked. Okay. So let's just go over here. I will tweet this. Hold on. Let me do one thing real quick. So yeah, hold on. Let me pull up the chat because I got to do a couple things, but I'll just let you guys see what I can see on the chat. So let me know what you guys think in the chat. But yeah, they did do resets today, Rons. They did do resets. Fable uptime below 65% on OpenRouter. Yeah. So if I buy the sub right now, I won't be resetted? No, you won't. Just use Fable 5 at creating new code and GPT 5.6 at debugging. Yeah, but even though like why is debugging? Ryu, let me check that in a second. Let me do one more thing, okay? Yeah, that's definitely not a good thing to see, though. No, it doesn't suck now. It doesn't suck. It's just that it's guardrailed, okay? So yeah, so independent AI resources says I think it's flagging the initial questions. So that's spot on. So if the reason that it's scoring so poorly is not because it ran through the tasks and it was like, oh, now the model just is bad. It's just that it literally is rejecting it. What do you think is the reason behind blocking? They literally said that yesterday. They said, hey, it's gonna block a lot more. So it makes sense that it's doing it. Can you describe what specifically it became worse for? Just that it literally is just guardrailing it. So it's literally just blocking all of those requests, which is obviously a pretty big issue. It's not a good thing to see. So I don't think it's necessarily nerfed. I mean, you could say that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. COD Fable 5 link to streamer death. That's hilarious. What sort of request gets rejected? Things related to like debugging. It shouldn't be blocking debugging. Yeah, I don't know why they necessarily do that. I don't like that they're doing it. That's for sure. This one is still working. This agent's been working for so long now. Can you still debug your games in front end? Yes. How was the wedding? The wedding was great. The wedding was great. Yeah, so it's rejecting a ton of these requests. Yeah, so I mean, what I'm seeing is like with all of the stuff that I've been doing today, okay, guys, I haven't been getting blocked a bunch. Like with all these games, I have had no issues. It's the same Fable that we had. I think that it's the same usage limits. Like it's, you know, it's not like. Also, I don't even know how many likes we're at, but are we past 1,500 likes? I'll set a new like goal. But, you know, what we are seeing is like, hey, on BridgeBench, it's really struggling because with a lot of these tasks, it's just rejecting them. Okay, I do want to get the updates since we do know that, hey, this is legit. Okay, that looks good. Let's get all of this now committed. Let's get BridgeBench UI updates, run npm run build, fix any build errors, and then commit all local changes to GitHub respectively. Yeah. Yeah, so here's what I'll say. I'll make a post on this. Hold on. All right. All right, so we're going to push this. And yeah, so this is what we're seeing. Let's post this. So check this post out. I posted on the BridgeBench benchmark. Or sorry, the big BridgeBench X. But this is about to go live on BridgeBench.ai though as well. Okay, Dwee said debugging is what spooked Amazon. It flags code review, debug, and phrases like scan the code base for bugs, gaps, etc. You need to change to ask. Yeah, interesting. Jack, do we already bump this? It said that it committed and pushed. Hold on. Let's launch this. Let's check for updates. It doesn't look like it was properly deployed. Would you review the GitHub action workflow and see what caused it to fail and then fix? And I said, I'm getting insane amounts of dopamine from all this. Let's go, bro. Let's go. What happened? Fable is good. Yeah, I mean, Fable's good. We're seeing it get blocked on debugging. Literally, the benchmark, it's pretty substantial. It's blocking most debugging requests, just so you guys know. Who banned it? What do you mean, who banned it? All right. I'm very excited for this BridgeSpace app, though, as well. Okay. How much money do you spend on subscriptions monthly? Do you use API calls if you hit limits? I don't use API, and I don't recommend that you do either. The APIs, they're going to cost way too much money, guys. Yeah. Debugging is... So Eber just said debugging is everything I needed from Fable. Yeah, it's definitely an important factor of just coding in general, right? Is debugging. So the fact that that's not, that they're blocking that is pretty surprising, to be honest. Okay, let's get this started real quick. Also, chat, how's everybody feeling so far? How's everybody feeling so far? Are you guys getting blocked? What's going on? Is there a difference between Claude Code in the Claude app versus the terminal? There is. I think the terminal's better. GPT 5.6 versus Fable, who wins? We won't know yet. Mute the app, said he's sleepy. 200 BBs said blocked me too hard. Micah said no blocking whatsoever. Stain said so tired but so happy to have Fable back. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be great. Friday's going to be great. I mean, in terms of usage, all right, hold on here. The UI capabilities of Fable are so much better. That's honestly probably one of the best things that I see from it. The UI capabilities are just off the charts. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3. It's so slow. I mean, it's not that slow, to be honest. Did we look at all the tests? We looked at most of them. We can do more though if you guys want. But I do want to start to do some real programming work. We've been doing a lot of tests, but only for 7 days, then we all get a hangover. Yeah, true. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then it just needs to put them in the right spot. But this is the problem here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it did it right. People are kind of over, one thing that I definitely am noticing this time around is people are a little bit over Fable 5. It's almost like, hey, since people already knew its capabilities, I feel like most people are like, we already know what Fable is capable of. So people aren't as excited about it. But at the same time, are you using it on Mac? So let's do a 3D tower defense game. Have it make that Stickman hide and seek game that's viral right now. Trotman, would you drop a test prompt on BridgeBench? Would you drop a test prompt into BridgeBench? They are broke. People are broke and use GLM 5.2 instead. What do you mean? What about GPT 5.6? It's not out yet. We'll have to check it out when we get it, but we don't know until we have it. Waiting for agent activity. Hello. Hold on. I want to see this. Not seeing it. Did it do anything? This one here was supposed to add. Hold on. The codec draw. I'm not seeing any changes in the formatting. I'm not seeing anything related to the context of the terminal or the agent or what it's doing. Or would you review? How's Fable doing so far? Want to try it. Not sure on why. Just started using Claude Code recently. Yeah, so Fable is definitely the best model. I mean, on BridgeBench, we just put it through BridgeBench, right? And on BridgeBench, we're seeing it be, it's blocking a lot of requests. So it's not necessarily like the model has gotten nerfed. You know, I put it through a lot of tasks here. Like all these games, none of them had an issue. All the real work that I'm doing, none of them had an issue. But if it was something related to like cybersecurity or debugging, it's just going to get blocked, like pretty much period. I sent a prompt for a horror game in Godot. You should give it a try. What is Godot? I've never used it before. What is that? I do think that BridgeBench, what do you think happens after the 7th? I mean, I've been pretty open about it. I don't believe that it's going to be completely, like, permanently removed some subscriptions. Also, I mean, guys, look at how good the UI capabilities of the model actually are. If you guys go to BridgeBench, this is the new update. It's just been deployed, okay? Results are now in BridgeBench for this model. And what you guys are going to see is that, I mean, the model itself, it updated the entire design of BridgeBench, and it looks so good. I mean, like, am I wrong? Does this not look like pretty good? The security benchmark needs to go away. We have a lot of work to do with BridgeBench, but test prompts. Let's see if we have any more test prompts that people want to see. Godot. Here's the Godot prompt. Create a complete polished first-person psychological horror game in Godot with a PSX-inspired visual style. Do you guys want to see me test this one? Yeah, I don't like the sidebar either. It's got too much going on. Check rocket launch prompt. Okay, let me do the rocket launch prompt. Ultra realistic rocket launch. Okay, I'll do this one for you, bro. All right, rocket launch. Try Godot. People are saying test it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, chat. All right. Shout out to this guy, by the way. Thank you, guys. He said, Matt, use this. All right, I'll upvote. I got to sign in to upvote. All right. Create a new repo, or not new repo, new subdirectory called Godot horror game. Do not reference any other files in this directory that will alter what you create. Just create this from scratch. All right, we'll see. Okay, we got a Godot horror game. ZMX said, so how do I ask it to work on existing code that needs debugged or fixed that Opus built without getting blocked? So yeah, so I mean, that's an issue like now, right? You're going to have a problem with it. Oh, Isaac said backrooms. Yes, Isaac. Thank you for being patient with that, by the way. Oops. All right, let's do that. All right, let's go back. All right, let's go here. All right, I went to wrong one. All right, BridgeBench. All right, hold up. Here we are. Okay. Test prompts. It was backrooms. I don't even know what this is. Backrooms. Backrooms, scary game. You'll jump. Okay. All right, let's test this one. Then I'll just submit the same prompt. Hold on. All right, one nice thing about Bridge Voice is that you can literally just copy your old prompts. Do I even have Godot installed? I don't. Maybe it'll have to figure it out. Matt is a token pimp. That's actually so funny. All right. All right, I'm gonna be live for a while longer, by the way, guys. I'm just having fun. All right, this prompt is a good one. I hear stream chat territory capture game. Okay. Now, I do want to do something that's like pretty important, guys. We're gonna go to the home website. I need you to do a thorough review of the home page of the website and note that it needs a complete revamp. And I want you to also note that you need to use the front-end design plugin and help me significantly improve the design of the site to use best practices for a website's landing page. Review the existing landing page and do whatever you need. You can completely alter the landing page however you want. Note that we are going to create a demo video for BridgeMind. We're going to have a demo video for Bridge Space. We're going to have a demo video for Bridge Voice. And then we're also going to have a demo video for Bridge Agent. I need you to have sections for these demo videos to be embedded, but I want the landing page to be much shorter and really get across the value of BridgeMind and its vibe coding ecosystem. Review this in complete depth and help me revamp the design of the landing page. You do not have to follow the existing theme in practice. You can start from complete scratch and build a new landing page. Review this and update accordingly. All right, let's see. I did say use the front end plugin, so let's just see what it does. One shot. Let's see what it does. Wouldn't this fall under debugging? What would? Not updating the UI. He read and said nothing. Oh, for that. 1,500 likes. Let's go, guys. Thank you. Tomorrow is going to be an awesome stream as well. It's 6 o'clock right now, my time. They dropped it so late. Mystery Mug said, Matt, thanks for testing all this stuff, by the way. Really fun to watch. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. This feels like an action movie for me. Let's go. 1.8K watching. Let's go. Turn off fallback and settings. 1,500 push-ups. Check my 3D Mario prompt. I'll do it. I mean, shoot, they call me the token pimp at this point. So, I mean, you can't get, I mean, I don't know. You can't get much worse than that, so. All right, let's go check out. Let's just run. Let's go to BridgeBench. And let's grab, somebody said Mario game. All right, hold on. The token pimp is, he's getting there, Mario. All right, Super Mario Bros. 3 Airship Level 3D Master. All right. Wait, who said that in the chat though? Is it, oh, he dropped a couple of them in. Oh, he dropped a lot of them in. Donkey Kong 3D Mario Fortress. Which one do you want me to do, bro? You've got, which one do you want me to do? Give me one that you like for sure want me to do. Uh-oh. All right, I'm doing like multiple things at once, guys. Okay, so somebody just dropped don't know. He said, hey man, I saw you struggling with the design. I'm a web designer. I would love to help design BridgeMind products. Our positions open. They're not open currently. Make Spider-Man swing game. Chris Luttrell said, just got here for real after work. How's Fable doing and how has it been on token usage of your subscriptions? So I would say that the token usage is literally the exact same. Okay, like on the 5-hour limit, you're not going to see any differences. Okay, the token usage is the same. Really what you're going to want to watch out for is the new current weekly usage. Okay, and the usage on this, like even if you look at it right here, okay, it's going to get you through about 3.3 5-hour windows is going to be your weekly usage for Fable. Okay, that's kind of what we learned. Now the 5-hour usage is like the exact same. It's just that now you have this new tier of current week Fable usage, which is you get about 3.3. All right. I mean, technically, I did just hire a new web designer. Okay. All right, this one will be really interesting too. Try the keyboard. Let's pull this up. Okay. I'm very interested to see what it does with this landing page, though, to be honest, guys. And also, it does look like we're at 1,500 likes. Like I said, guys, let's keep on grinding, okay? This is my plan, okay? I do need to, like, you know, survive, right? So I need to get, at some point, I need to put food in my body. But my plan today is I just want to use Fable, okay? And I want to use Fable until I go to bed, okay? And then I want to wake up early tomorrow so that I can use Fable and work all day, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing on Friday, okay? So let's keep doing that. The question is, should we order DoorDash? Probably. I've barely eaten anything today, so. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get DoorDash. Let's get DoorDash, and let's get the chill music on. And this is now going to turn into a little bit of a grind session, okay? We're going to lock in, and we're going to do some real programming work, okay? We've got our tests going that are fun and stuff to do, okay? We like to do those. But also, I want to start to kind of push the limits here. And it's only 6 o'clock here. So let's get to 1,700 likes, and let's lock in. Let's make some progress. How's that sound, guys? Let's get some DoorDash. And let's start doing the push-ups, because like I said, the reason I do the push-ups, okay, it's because I sometimes don't have time to work out, okay, because I have to work so much. Like, I literally have been working all day. Like, just so you guys know, okay, I work so much because I have to make, like, YouTube videos and stuff. It's, like, insane. I don't like making YouTube videos, but I know that it's kind of what's needed, to be honest. Like, if I don't make YouTube videos and stream and post on X and post shorts, like, it's a whole thing. You know, if you guys are into marketing at all, you guys can ask me questions about marketing and stuff, and I'd be happy to answer any questions about marketing. But I know I've learned so much about marketing during the course of this journey. I mean, I can give you guys an entire masterclass on how to go viral on the internet. Okay. All right, let me get food real quick. What sounds better, Raising Cane's or Panda Express? That's two absolutely terribly healthy, like terribly unhealthy things for you. Lower the music. Okay, I'll lower the music a little bit. All right. Let me know if the music is right. Raising Cane's, Panda, Cane's. I did just get Cane's with my girlfriend the other day, and it was fire. So, I mean, I'm not against getting it again, but. Chipotle? Chipotle is better. Panda. I feel like Panda's so unhealthy. Cane's, yeah. Cane's is kind of good. How much did you pay for X influencers to post your stuff? I haven't paid a single X person to post my stuff. It's all organic. Pull or Fable? All right, let's ask Fable. Let's have Fable do it. I'm about to order DoorDash. What do you think I should get? Raising Cane's, Panda Express, or Chipotle? Mark, Mark said we need the marketing masterclass. I'll give you guys a short one in this stream. Okay. It says Chipotle. It literally said, also worth noting, you'd be fueling up appropriately. A burrito bowl pairs well with staring at a diff of 17 modified files on the Bridge Agent landing page. All right, I guess Chipotle it is. That's so funny. Dude, that's hilarious. All right. How's the Bridge Space app? It's literally been working on this, guys. Okay, this is going to be a really interesting one because this agent here, if you guys see this, it spent $290 in API usage on this. This is insane. So $290, not that I spent, but in API usage on a singular app. I mean, the question is how good is this app going to be? Like, and is it also actually going to work, right? I like how your agents match your energy. Yeah, let's go. The problem with Chipotle is I feel like it's not enough food. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. I'm going to get Cane's. I'm going to get Cane's. Cane's sounds good. Cane's sounds good. Double your protein. Cane's, sorry. It's just too good. All right, I'm very interested in what this agent comes back with, though, because $290 for an app, right? All right. All right, I'm very interested to see what comes out of this product page as well. This will be interesting, guys. All right. I think it's got only one left here. But let's get the energy going, guys, because we got to keep on grinding, and I wasn't able to work out today. So let's drop a 30 bomb. I'm being serious, okay? If you guys can do a 5 bomb, a 10 bomb, okay, it doesn't matter. Call it out. But we're going to lock in, and we're going to start to do, like, real coding work. Also, I know the music just turned off. Remember the issues that I'm having with my audio? Literally, unless I, like, restart my computer and turn it on, I don't know what's causing it. I'm going to have to get to the root cause of that soon before I stream next. But I'm gonna drop a 40 bomb because I wasn't able to work out this morning because I did a YouTube video and stuff. This is what happened, okay? I woke up, I rolled out of bed, okay? I rolled out of bed, and I rolled all the way over to my desk over here, went like this, and I started working. But let's hit a 40 bomb, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, somebody said the mobile app most likely used Opus. Let's check. Oh, wow. Dude, you're right. You're right. Oh, that stinks. Look at this. Wow. Look at this, guys. I actually do have a pull-up bar. We can do pull-ups too. Okay, look at this. Usage by model. And now it's $321. But look at this. Out of the $321, the large majority... Here, let me take a screenshot of that so you guys can see this. Oh, that sucks. That is definitely not good. So look at this. I spent $321, and look at how much of it was routed to Opus. The large majority was routed to Opus. So I've been working on this app this whole time. It was pretty much all Opus. That's so frustrating. Why? Right? Somebody said post it? Yeah. Dang, that just is a little bit disappointing. I'm going to make a post about this. Did it even tell you it was routing to Opus? They said they'd be transparent about it. No, I never saw, because I was running subagents though. Like, how am I supposed to see that it's changing if it's running subagents, you know? So we'll see how good this app is. If this is true, then Opus is the silent goat. I mean, it's not the silent goat because we didn't want it to be using it, right? Maybe Fable delegated? I don't think so. Because this was Fable 5. It's not supposed to delegate like that. Yeah. Well, that sucks. What's the effort that I use on Fable 5 for 13.8 million Opus? What do you mean? Yeah, there's a fallback setting. I'm about to make an X post. Hold on. All right, I'm about to post this, guys. All right, I'm going to post this. Yeah, this is ridiculous, guys. So look at this. I just paid $321 for a coding session where Fable 5 refused to do the work. So I wanted to use Fable 5. Fable 5 $78 went to Fable 5, okay? And then Opus 4.8, $242 went to Opus 4.8, which I'm not spending that money out of pocket, but that's the API used through my subscription, okay? So 75% of the session got routed to Opus, which is ridiculous. Didn't you say it was subagents? So the thing is that the subagents, they're inheriting from the main agent. So they shouldn't have launched a bunch of Opus 4.8 agents because I launched Fable 5 agents, which means that those Fable 5 subagents were rerouted to Opus 4.8. So that's definitely, we don't like that. What do you mean? How did I screen this? What do you mean? Yeah, we don't like that, guys. Wait, what do you mean, how did I get this info? Novek said, is there any chance Fable 5 uses Opus? No, because I have mine set up in a way where it doesn't do that. Mine just is supposed to use it. Like, I don't want to say the word respectively, but respectively. Marketing masterclass, I can do one. Okay, this is done now, though. Okay, great work. Would you now start this in dev so I can test it? Oh, wait, hold up. So it worked for literally 2 hours here. Okay. What is the command to start this in dev mode so that I can use it in Expo on my phone? All right, 2.5 hours here of work that went into this, guys, which is a lot. All right. Okay, let's go over here. All right, so I'm going to go over to Bridge space app. We're going to npx expo start clear. All right, here we are. All right, let's test this. Let's just launch it in the simulator. No. Hold on, I need to get a dev build. Fix this. We're testing the app right now. Yeah, nobody wants to use Opus. I don't use paid ads, no. It's more profitable. Is it true that Anthropic lobotomized their Opus models after releasing Fable 5? I haven't even tried to use Opus since it released, so I can't speak on it. But apparently I've been using it, so I can't really. They rerouted me to the model. It's kind of stupid. Okay, hold up. I need to do something. Multitasking. Okay. What is this doing? Scan the QR code. What? Press S. It switches to Expo Go mode. S. All right, so we just switched to Expo Go. All right, now I can test this. Expo Go. Open in Expo Go. Opening in Expo Go. You guys see this? Here's my app. Well, I want to make sure you guys can see this. All right, here's the app. It's booting up. Build the future. Okay. This actually does look sick, though. Okay, this looks sick. Hold up. Build the future. Okay, that actually does kind of look sick. All right. All right, the design on it is really, really good. All right, signing in. Hold up. Do I have the API running? I don't think the API is running, guys. Yeah, the API is not running, so let's do that. Okay. Let's get the API started. Do you ever keep track on what programming language your software has been written in? Yeah, bro. I do. Are any of the tests done? Let's check real quick. One of them is done, yes. Oh, I want to use cursor for something real quick. Update the API so that these environment variables are not required to start the API. The update for BridgeBench is supposed to be out. Let's see what happened here. Is it out? Wasn't it this one right here? Yes, I need you to fix it and get it deployed. Don't stop working until it's fully deployed. I just joined the live. What's your overall thoughts on Fable right now? Right now. Thoughts. Okay, my thoughts are we're definitely seeing a lot of pushback, okay? It's getting pushed back, it's getting rerouted to Opus 4.8 quite a bit. For example, I had a task that got rerouted to Opus 4.8. I also had tasks that weren't routed to Opus 4.8 a lot. So there was one task that ran for like 2 hours, okay? Overall, nothing is different about Fable 5 itself. It's just that it's a little bit stricter, okay? For example, on BridgeBench, this is what we're seeing. So literally on the debugging benchmark, it scored 86.2, and then down to here, it got 25.9, okay? So it dropped quite a bit, and it's not because the model's worse. It's because it literally will fail, and it literally just won't complete. So that's not good. Now, there are like some big wins. We're about to see a redesign come in. The Fable, like we were using Fable for the games and stuff, and the games were phenomenal, right? And none of them were routed to Opus 4.8. I had no issues with any of those. But then when I actually created an app, nice Mark, when I created an app, it struggled. Rerun the debug without the blocked tests. That is it without the blocked test. Like on the blocked test, it performs the exact same. Literally, it showed me, it said, hey, on the tests that are getting through, it scores the exact same. But, it also was doing a really good job on the UI. And, like on the UI design, if you go to BridgeBench, we just did like a revamp of the design for BridgeBench. Watch this. So see what you're looking at right now? This is about to change. Watch this. I'm going to refresh it, and you're going to see it change. So look at this right now. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's refresh. This is what it did. So this is the polished version that it one-shotted. And I actually think it did a pretty good job on this. Okay, I also do want to see, let's pull up cursor, and I want to see, I think that we can get this running now. Okay, now it is running. Right? Uh-oh. Submit this. I need you to fix what's causing these errors here. What's the prompt? I literally just told it to fix it, like, and make it better. I didn't even prompt it like anything specific. And that's what you want to see from the models. Okay. What about copy lines of output feature you made? Copy lines of output, what do you mean, Trotman? It will install Godot for you. Let's see. What was this one? What was this one? Would you start this and would you launch it in a Google Chrome tab? I did not use UltraCode. No, Mark, I'm not using UltraCode on any of this. It'll use too much. Is mobile working? Not yet. I need to get the API up and running for me to even log in, so I'm working on that now. How are you able to work with so many different agents without making a mess and keeping context in diff, etc.? I've just gotten better at it over time. I've been doing vibe coding for close to 4 years now, so I understand the workflow really well. I've gotten good at it. Okay, no exit. I'm using extra high, yeah. All right. So this is the Backrooms horror game. You've been here before. This is a prompt from Isaac, I think. What am I supposed to do? Is Isaac still here? Do you guys know what this is? I don't even know what this is. Is this supposed to be like a remake of a game or something? Yeah, the grainy effect is a little bit too much. What is this, though? Is this a game? Is this like a popular game? Is it supposed to be scary? Oh, shoot. Okay. So there's a ghost over there. I don't know. There is no exit. All right, so something is supposed to pop out. I don't know. Not enough is happening. Yeah, the grain is too much, not going to lie. Isaac just said, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one. I don't know, I kind of just walk around. We've got 2 more tests. Oh, shoot, my DoorDash is here, guys. My DoorDash is here. Hold up. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. All right. This is not a mukbang. I'm going to put you guys in the FBI cam. Okay, so these two are still working. How's it going over here, though? Our app, I want to see our app. If I go over here, okay, hold up here. Okay, they messed up their search functionality. It's so annoying. So I don't think I'll be able to log in. Hold on, let me try. Yeah, I don't think I can sign in. So what I'm trying to do right now is we did have that task run for literally like 2 hours. And we want to test it, but we have to get the API working. But right now, I don't think the database is hooked up. Help me get the database properly turned on, respectively. I mean, I know that there's a prompt that I normally give it, a command. I'm not finding it. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, awesome. Birdshot is updated, fixed my bug. Okay, awesome. Thank you, man. Okay, what's going on here? Postgres. All right, I can't find it. I'm trying to find something on my computer. I can't find it. Oh, whatever. All right. I need you to review this and assist me in getting the database turned on so that we can actually run the API correctly. Review this and assist me in getting this turned on. All right. All right, let's get this turned on, and then let's go back over here. All right, cool. All right, I need to eat real quick, guys. How many tests am I running? I'm running 2 more tests. They've been running for 40 minutes. Running for a while. Okay. Okay, guys, stop talking about the ASMR. I'm looking forward to this. So this here is the new landing page. I'm interested in seeing what it comes up with. This one will be very interesting to see. Guys, you gotta stop. I'm gonna just show you the screen. You guys are cracking me up. Okay. All right. I'm not eating on stream. All right. I'm not doing it. You guys are cracking me up. And that means I have to end the stream, so I don't know. Literally getting trolled in the chat. You guys are so funny. All right. Well, I gotta eat. I've been literally hanging out with you guys all day. All right. Okay. All right. I can't. You guys are too funny. Yeah, W Fable. Mark said we need the masterclass. How about this? I will do that tomorrow. I would like to talk about that on day 201, Mark. I mean, I feel like we know where we're at. I mean, I'd like to I need to eat. I need to do some things off stream. How long have I even been live for? 3 hours. That's it. They dropped it so late though. What do you guys think about that? They literally dropped it so late. I'm interested in what people are saying online right now. Okay. Reddit's going crazy. What are people saying right now? Yeah, it was fun to be hanging out in the Discord. Well, the thing is that we're gonna do a marathon. Okay, listen, guys, we're gonna do a marathon. Okay, but you know, I have to be able to sleep and wake up early tomorrow and do my stuff. So here's the plan. All right, I need to eat. I can't mukbang in the chat without you guys all saying. You guys are just cracking me up. But we'll do this test. So this one is a rocket launch here. This is the last test. We do have the bridge. I would like to test the BridgeSpace app, but let's do that tomorrow. We'll test the BridgeSpace app tomorrow. But ultimately, just like overall thoughts for you guys, this is the same Fable that we had. It is going to reroute for some things. But ultimately, the UI results that we're getting out of it, the game development capabilities that we're getting out of it are good. I think it's going to struggle a little bit in the back end, but we'll learn more tomorrow as we, get hands-on with the model. I'm going to work off stream. I need to eat and stuff. I don't like to do that on stream, honestly. So I'm going to do that. Let's finish off with this rocket launch. Okay, great work. Would you now start the dev server and open this up in Google Chrome? We'll do this. And then I'm going to be up early. I'm probably going to be streaming earlier than normal tomorrow for day 201. GeoPlay, yeah, I agree with you. Okay. All right, so this is a rocket simulator. All right. Hold on, let me get the audio turned on. All right, let's go. Any audio? Wait, hold up. The music is on. What is that? Is that a SpaceX rocket? Doesn't it look like What is it, the Falcon? No, their big one. And can I move it around? It's just this. The different camera angles are actually kind of cool. The graphics I don't feel like are that good though. What do you guys think? W or L in the chat? What do you guys think? Yeah, Starship. That does look like Starship, doesn't it? What, did it explode? No. I'm not a big fan of that. Kind of an L. High altitude cam. Press R to replay. That's it? Nah, that was an L. I think that was an L. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. I need to eat and do some stuff so I can, you know, stay consistent and whatnot. But let's do this. Keep on grinding, guys, because we don't know what's gonna happen in the plans, right? Like, we have no idea. So tomorrow we're gonna do a marathon stream tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be live earlier than normal tomorrow, and then I'll be live earlier than normal on Friday too, just so that we can make the most of it, because we really don't know if it's gonna be taken away or not. I'll post more. I'll be in the Discord hanging out with you guys, but I do want to eat and stuff and just relax a little bit off stream. But with that being said, guys, we're back. We've got an AI summer coming. We've got a ton of models launching this month. Let's stay in the arena. Let's keep showing up. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the future. Whew. Man. It's a good stream. BridgeBench community keeps going up. Keeps growing. Dario. Yeah. I've been expecting your call. No, I've got plenty of time to talk.